up one. Like,
I agree. All right, so today it's me, Tyler, and Caesar. Day 14 of the 100-day 100K challenge. We're going to get something locked up for sure. We also got a couple other team members jumping on a little bit later on. It's Sunday, so they'll funnel in shortly.
Let's go, baby. I'm excited. Day 55 of the Forge. Figured, today I'm going to add value today and just coach some people. And look at that. Jamil got 2 coaches on here.
yeah.
Jamil, you got to lock up a deal.
Dang, Jamil's got access to both of us just in his hand. We're locking up 2.
Wow. And he doesn't even have to comp anymore. You just drop it on the chat. Let's go, baby. On the private chat.
Yes, sir.
I think I might actually have a call or 2. But I don't have my microphone on me, and I'm downstairs, so you just probably won't be able to hear it.
Yeah, I might turn on my high leads, depending on if Jamil don't get anyone quick. I'll turn on some leads.
I have a contingent offer unless you want to pay $369 cash and we can talk. No.
For anybody watching, definitely drop any comments, questions, anything like that. Since you got access to Tyler and Caesar right now, take advantage. Just like the 2 guys from last night, they definitely got their I won't even say money's worth, but time's worth last night.
Oh, they're getting a bill. They just don't know it.
Jason Evans. Who is this Jason Evans guy?
Yeah, no, I like helping people. It's cool. And it just reinstills it in you, saying it out loud again, like the fundamentals, remembering. Like, I almost had to, think about what the 5 steps were for a minute. Morning, Randy. What's up, dude?
Please leave your message for.
This is John. Leave a message.
Sorry, mailbox is full.
Tyler, you gonna comp for me too?
What is
Let's
it?
go, baby. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, once this person responds back.
All right. I might call. Hang on. Let me get my notepad. Handy dandy notebook.
If I get on a call, Jamil, and you get on a call, or Tyler gets on a call, mute me, because I'm going to be a one-way. You guys will only hear me. Not the sell. Hey, Tyler, do you hear what I said?
What was it?
I said if for some reason if I'm on a call and you get on a call or Jamil gets on a call, your guys' call trumps mine because I'm gonna be a one-way call today. Because I don't have my microphone.
I'm gonna turn on some leads.
Your message for. Put it on the white.
Hey, Belinda, it's Mark. Give me a call back and you get this.
Just about guaranteed $75 leads on Sunday. Not many people bidding. Everybody's hungover. Poor people.
Telephone number 4. Telephone number 4.
And Jamil, member, if you're tired of that list, I got this other one if you get tired of them.
recording, simply hang up or
Okay.
press on for further options.
Hey, Jeff, it's Mark. Give me a call back. I definitely appreciate it.
Your call has been forwarded to voice. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Julie, it's Mark. Give me a call back.
I just realized I was muted the whole time. You know what I've found recently is that, well, because I've been buying a lot of the non-triple verify speed to lead leads, right? Just so that they're inbound. Well, I'm getting like a bunch of them, like either wholesalers or, I mean, it's like the name just don't match what's on title. I'm just like, Jesus.
I haven't had that experience.
Have you been looking at the name of the name on PropStream versus who you're talking to?
I haven't. Yeah, maybe that's why. I had this lead though, and I want to know what you guys think as far as when I should start texting him again. He said he was going through some health issues, and he didn't know how long they would persist. He didn't want to elaborate on what the health issues were. This was all through text. And then I texted him yesterday, and he said that he's in the hospital with a tube down his throat. How long of a follow-up would you do on that?
I would do like 2 weeks. Maybe even a week. And it's more of just, hey, checking in on you, worried.
Not about the house, just
About business.
Yeah.
I would just text him right now, sending you good healing vibes.
Yeah.
Text me when your tube is out.
Yeah, a lot before sellers were like, you're the only one that messaged me. I appreciate it. I'll let you know when it's all good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is going to be a hard one to calm down, Tyler. See your thoughts.
Oh, County Road, Texas. Yeah.
Anytime there's a county road, it's game over.
I mean,
Boys, I am starving, by the way. Shit.
Do you know anything about it? Like bed, bath, lot?
No, I'm gonna give this guy a call right now.
It's a mobile home. 886. So we really need to know the lot size. Let's see. His lot. Oh, he's got. It looks like maybe a good bit of land, or it's a good bit. No, it's right behind him.
Figure it out once he calls back or once he text messages me.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a 86, the trailer's not worth like a whole lot. You know what I mean?
Hey, is Gerald there?
Speaking.
Hey, Gerald, it's Mark Watts calling. I was calling because it looked like you had spoke with my team, said you wanted to sell a property over on Washington Street. Just want to know if that was still the case.
Oh, yeah, actually. Do you want to take a look at it?
I'm taking a look at it as we speak. What's the number you were looking to get for it, though?
I don't know. Just give me an offer as is.
You didn't have a number in mind of what you were hoping to get? I'm not too sure yet. That's what I was gonna, figure out on this call. I was just hoping you had a number in mind. I mean, even if I did give an offer, though, how would you know if you'd take it or not?
I don't know. It depends on the offer. If you're looking at it and you would like to make an offer, that's what I would say. Just make an offer. I know you guys have been calling. I've kind of been away, so I just saw the phone here. I know you left me some messages. So, what's your company? What is your company?
My company name is Go Far Investments.
Go Far Investments.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Great. Yeah. Okay. Because there's several people calling from different agencies. I don't know. I don't know who's what and what company. I did give someone my cell phone, which I prefer to get calls on.
Okay. You want me to take that down for the future?
Yes. Yeah. 773.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Okay.
All right. I can tell you if you're taking a look at it and you think you would want to make an offer, either text me back or give me a call on my cell.
Well, I still need some information. Yeah, earlier on you said if I were to buy it as is, I mean, what do you see going on?
There's been, there's been some damage, and the previous renter left it in a mess. So I would say to take a look at it and see what you think.
All right. So I mean, full transparency, I am in New Jersey, so I can only do so much from online, which is why I was hoping that you could give me a little bit more insight.
Yeah,
what was having you sell this piece of real estate to begin with?
it was my wife's, and my wife passed, and I don't have use for it. I don't have any use for it, and I don't live near it, so I haven't been over there a lot. And there's been, with the tornadoes going through there's been some damage going on, and then the previous tenant left it in a big mess. And it's just right now it's vacant. There's no one living there, and I'm getting older. I can't deal with that anymore. I'm 73, and I just can't deal with it. So, like I said, I did lose my wife, and it was my wife's property. So that's my reason.
Jeez. Sorry to hear about your wife.
Yeah, it's been almost 5 years, but just something I can't deal with anymore.
Can't deal with it anymore, huh?
Yeah. So it does need. I can tell you, it does need some work, a lot of work. I don't know where you guys are at with stuff like that, but there is a lot of work. And there's been, the weather has been pretty rough in the last week. I don't know if there's further problems with it that have been over there about 2 weeks, so I don't know what's.
All right. So, I mean, geez, is there a reason why you're wanting to sell now rather than last year, 2 years ago?
I had had someone living in there who was paying me rent, and he just kind of ghosted me and took off. Earlier this year, so. I did have. To be honest with you, it's in bad. The house is big, and if someone wants to buy it or rehab it, that's fine. I know it's tough for you to go sight unseen, but it is. He lost stuff in the house and stuff, so. By you being in New Jersey, I don't know if you have anybody in this area who could look at it.
I do. That's a little bit further down the road, though.
Yeah. Okay.
So this was a rental for you, though.
Yeah, we rented it out for years. And, I never lived there.
And how many months did you say had been vacant?
Since probably earlier this year, when he kind of goes to me, probably about March. And the reason being that he would send me rent, and then all of a sudden, boom, I get no rent. So I text him, hey man, what's going on? Nothing, So I go over there, and he is gone,
All right. How much were you renting it out for?
600 a month.
All right. And how much can I rent it for after it's fixed up?
Probably a little bit more than that. Yeah, I mean, I kind of gave him a break.
Okay. I mean, so you've had this for a while. You're a fellow investor. What are some of the things that I would need to do to get this rent ready?
You're gonna have to do a full. You're gonna have to do a full gut because part of there's two apartments to this. Like a downstairs and upstairs. Part of the upstairs roof is off, open, and the ceiling from downstairs from that is falling in. So as a result, I think you'd have to do a complete restoration, like a complete job of it. And to be honest with you, it's in pretty bad shape. It's because there is water getting in there.
All right. And then dollars and cents wise, what do you think that's going to run me?
Oh God, I have no idea. I really don't. I was almost to the point of saying, "Hey, let's give it to the city of Gary and let them take care of it." Because I just can't. I really cannot deal with it anymore.
Can't deal with it anymore, huh?
It's too old, and just can't. I gotta. Not that I don't want to rush, but I gotta go because I'm in the middle of something. But let me know what you think. What's the name of your company again?
Go Far Investments. I just need a couple more minutes to see if this is even something that we could make happen, though.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So you're saying you don't have any sort of clue what it would cost me to fix it up? I know you said it's pretty bad.
I have no clue. I think it's in pretty. My opinion is in pretty bad shape. There's water, which I assume would cause mold or something like that. So that's why I'm saying I think it would be pretty much a gut job where you have to just kind of clear it all out and redo it. Walls and everything. It's houses on that block that have been rehabbed, and then some that have been torn down. So, you know, one thing I always thought, I said, man, if the Bears get in the habit in Indiana, that may change the whole thing of that house. But so I have no clue what it would cost you, though.
What about once it's all done? What do you think it'd appraise for?
Probably in that area, probably 40,000, 50,000 because of the way Gary is. And maybe a little bit more than that. If it were in completely good shape, you could probably get in this market. You could probably get 60,000, 70,000 for it because of it being Gary, Indiana. Maybe more. I don't know. I shouldn't even have tried to guess that, but
Okay. So, I mean, from one fellow investor to another, I definitely want to put as much money in your pocket as I can, because in the future, you know, when I'm offloading my properties, I want somebody to do the same thing for me. But with that being said, I do have to be able to do that while staying fair to my business, you know?
right.
So, I mean, for me to be able to come in cash and buy this as is and knowing its current condition, how much do you think you would need in your pocket?
If you were to take that off my hand and I said something like 20 grand or so, you can have it. But that's me, you know.
20 grand. All right. And then what did you say the plan was originally?
The what? The what? No, I understand your question.
No, I think that you said something earlier about giving it to Gary or something like that.
Yeah, Gary has a plan going on where they do take houses. Either they may take them and they may restore them, and they may or they may take them and tear them down. I don't know, you know. But then I would try to keep the land, you know. But we'll see. I don't know what their plan is. That's my next step. Like what Gary would do.
I mean, I'll just shoot straight with you here. Knowing that plus what I'm seeing as far as rehab and everything like that, I was really hoping you were going to say 5,000.
Yeah, I hear you. Keep me in mind for that, okay? All right. Not to, you know. Yeah, just keep me in mind. If you can have somebody take a look at it and tell me, that's fine. You know, if you have somebody there, even if they do a drive by or go by and look at it, that's you know, and then you get back to me with the number, that would be fine.
I mean, just level with me here, brother. What's it you're absolutely looking to accomplish from selling this property?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm kind of conflicted on it, you know, a little bit. I have my kids involved here. They're kind of like, and I do want to talk to them about it because they're involved in making some decisions for me and everything. And I hear your figure. I got that. And let me talk to them a little bit. And if you can get back to me in a day or two, that would be great.
When you say conflicted, what do you mean by that?
No. My kids want me to do other things. You know, they want me to, fix it up, wants to do this, wants to do that, keep the land, you know. So there's some different opinions that my kids have for properties that I have, you know, for that property in particular. I'm kind of like, let's get rid of it, let's move on, but I don't want to. I want them to have a say so too. Say, hey, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's where I'm at. So now let me ask you a question though. If you were to, if I said, hey, let's go with the 5,000, or let's go with 10,000, or whatever, and you said, hey, great, what would be your next step?
Great question. So I'll walk you through what my process looks like. So if we did come to an agreement on numbers, I'd send you over a really simple 2-page agreement that pretty much just says, I'm the buyer, you're the seller, address, price, stuff like that. We're going to go over it. Once that's signed, we're going to go check out the property, just verify it is what you said it was. You already told me very poor condition. We're also going to go through a title company. That's to protect you as the seller as well as me as the buyer. They're going to do their stuff in the background. As long as those two things come back clear, then we'd be good to move forward at, that price and on your timeline. Now, can't really get much lower on price, but if for whatever reason it is worse condition, then we may have to try to figure out something else for you.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Okay. That just help in a way. Okay. In terms of, if you were to say 5,000, would they guarantee me a 5,000 backing off on title costs and orders, you know, different fees like that? Would you take care of all that stuff?
Yes, sir. The 5,000, the only thing I'd ask you to pay is anything you owe on it. Prorated taxes, stuff like that.
All right. Let me think. I have your number. Let me I was trying to write down the name of your company, because not that there's an issue, but I do like to check things out, you know.
So, just so I'm clear though, Jared, you said, I know that you're saying the kids want you to do different plans and stuff like that. What is it that you want out of this transaction though?
Personally, I'd like to get rid of it, you know, but I do want to keep my kids involved. They're important, because part of it is theirs, because the money is basically going to go to them. So I have to keep that in mind too.
It's gonna go to them?
Probably, yeah. So not a big deal there. I mean, that's a personal thing, but yeah, I just want to run things by them. I can't make a decision just yet. Let me get the name of your company again, and your name and number.
Mm-hmm. So my name is Mark Watts. Save my number too. Call me Money Mark. That way you know it's me when I call.
Okay.
My number is
And the company name was
Go Far Investments. It's really just me picking up a handful of properties though. Same way you do or did.
okay.
Before I let you go though, how's this? I got an idea. While you talk to your kids and everything like that, let me do my due diligence, and then I can only do that with the agreement set in place. But while I do that, that way you guys can do that your stuff in the background, and as soon as you're done talking to them, we can just get to the closing table.
All right. Let me talk to them. Let me see what's up. I got several people calling me about this. And I don't know how that gets out there. I talked to one person called, and I told them, and then getting calls from property investors and all kind of companies. And actually, you've called several times, so finally, I answered. Okay. All right. Okay. You want to get back to me then?
Yeah, well, I still would like to see if we can make something happen. That way, worst case scenario, we cancel, no harm, no foul. You can go do whatever it is you want at that point. I can have my buyers out there this week.
All right. Let's just hold on. I'm gonna get back to you next week. I got several things happening right now. And it involves myself in terms of a medical thing. Okay, so I'm trying to work these things out. In the next coming weeks. Let me get back to you. Seriously, I will call, or you have my cell number too.
I hear you. How about this then? I'll send you the agreement just so that you can see it. It's real, everything like that. And we'll set up a follow-up appointment just to go over it and everything like that.
Okay. And at this point, I haven't made a commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, just so that you know that I'm serious. I can get this done for you. Everything like that. And if you like the way it reads, then we'll move forward then.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. All right, Mark.
All right. Well, I don't have your email.
What's everyone think of Mark's call so far?
And I can get this done for you.
Okay. All right. Forward to seeing that. Okay.
All righty.
And I will get back to you if I have any questions on that.
All right. And then when did you say I should follow up with you by?
Next week or so. Yeah.
Next week?
Yeah.
Probably.
You can shoot me an email. You shoot me an email or a text or a text is fine. That way, it kind of says, okay, I got it. I read it over or whatever. And, here's my coin. I got a coin center. This and the other. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's on your cell, the 1688, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, Mark.
All right. Have a good one. That beginning was pretty rough for me. I won't lie.
Yeah, it was. And it's the first call, so it is what it is. But what are your thoughts about that call, Jamil?
I was gonna just try to assume the close, but then it clearly you heard at the end that wasn't gonna work. I don't think. I don't know. I got to go back and listen to it, to be honest.
Yeah, Hyro pointed a very good point there. I don't know why he asked that question too. I don't like it either.
What's the question?
I mean, I can see why you said it based on this situation.
Okay, I hear you.
I like to take charge.
Yeah, now that he says that, I guess I've never thought of it. I just do it, but I'm usually like, all right, how about I give you a call on Tuesday?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, like, how does Tuesday sound? Is that enough time for you guys? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you still take control, but based on, here's one thing that about this call, Jamil, and I don't know if you were thinking about it, but just didn't want to say it for some reason. For me, I would have just called out the big elephant in the room. What's the big elephant in the room?
There
Do you
might have been
know?
a couple. The kids, the fact that he was going to just give it away to Gary anyway. The fact that he doesn't really want to hold on to it to begin with, but the kids want otherwise.
But what
Is there
else?
something I'm missing?
Huh?
Is there something else I'm missing?
Yeah. There's a big one that you're missing.
I can't place it right now.
Life passed 5 years ago. He still does. He wants to sell it, but he doesn't want to take any action. What does that tell you?
That I'm the solution. Since
Nope.
I'm the one doing all the footwork.
Nope. See, now you're thinking of getting a contract versus just being present. The guy's still wishy-washy. Even from the get-go, he's wishy-washy. Did you feel that or no? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, Tyler, you're here. Did you feel like he was wishy-washy?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
Like on those, like you gotta call that out.
Yeah. And then something you missed too at the beginning, he said something like, all you guys been calling. I would have hit that.
Would have hit him right there. Yeah, yeah.
No. You know, what do you mean? What do you mean? Who's been calling? What's the offers? Why haven't you taken? You know what to say. You skipped over it. And then you ended up hitting it eventually because he did it again or something to give you an opening. But he asked your company 83 times. Like the first time, use the leverage of like, yeah, it's just me, you know, embrace that it's just you. I'm not no big firm. Like you're dealing with the decision maker. It's me, Mark.
Yep.
Like, you know, get it rocking. I ain't got to talk to my underwriters. I am the underwriter.
Yep. And then put up what Randy says on the screen. Because this is exactly what, and I'm pointing this out for you, Jamil, for the future. Like, you see what Randy's saying there?
Mm-hmm.
Like my question to you, and you don't have to answer it here, but something that you got to ask yourself is like, why didn't you think of that? Like, why wasn't the dot connecting? Because that is huge. That is huge right there, bro.
It's because it's a tough subject. That was the toughest subject of the call, death.
Yeah. And I would have stayed in there by just saying, hey, man, like, you saw what I wrote on the private chat. It's just the way the conversation was going, it would have been it was going to be such a wrong timing for you to say. But that's something that you need to say at the next call if it doesn't go anywhere. Right? Just like, hey, if you don't mind me asking, is this really about your daughters? Or are you personally not sure about this? Because I feel like you're still personally, emotionally attached to this because of your life. And I completely understand. I don't want to force you to do anything. Like that question, bro, like that could have opened up everything.
Yeah, it's the hard ones that we don't want to ask, but we should. And usually, like I like that because you're pretty much straight and direct. I feel like sometimes that's the easiest way is you just have to just be direct, just ask.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, it didn't cross my mind like whatsoever, being that he had it rented out until a few months ago. So although that's why I glanced over it, it was like I didn't sense it, I guess is the way to put it.
Yeah.
And then why not rent it again?
Why not rent it again? Yep.
And that's why I said I always hit on the pain of rentals. You know, why not rent it again? You don't want to deal with tenants and fixing toilets and going in and getting called at night. And then I'm a jokester, you know that. I'm always like, you're the smart one here. Like I'm buying them, you're getting rid of them. You're the smart one. And then they're always like, oh yeah, and they'll tell you how bad it is.
Jamil, can I ask you a question, or should we pick up the phone and call again? Because there's going to be a lot. There's going to be like a 5, maybe 10-minute one. So when he didn't want to give you the price, which you tried twice, that was awesome of you. So first and foremost, kudos. Here's my question to you, and this is really, really important. Do you have any structure on how the call should be if and when that happens? Like, do you have a structure in your mind, the pathway?
Not necessarily, because it's so rare at this point. Because usually, if I try twice, they give a number, and if not, it's just let's figure out some information. I'll try to connect the dots that way if I either get a grocery list or, just putting the numbers in, because usually they'll have other offers or something like that, and they'll be like, circle back to the fail-safe, like what is it you're actually trying to accomplish here?
Okay, so you did have some structure. Okay. Then it was just your cadence. All right, I'll shut up now. Fine.
Oh. None of my peeps have answered. John, let's see. Did I call Manny?
Let me write these notes down real quick. Oh, you see Randy's comment?
Randy, I ain't been getting many leads. We're only 8 days in, so it's not like I've been running them long. But I mean, it was it's like the same thing with PPC. I'm niched. Same thing with property. I mean, it's same thing. So yeah, I just don't get many leads.
What's up,
Hey,
man?
what jersey you got on? Who you got?
Oh, Luca. yeah. I was a Mavs fan since Dirk was there, man. They broke my heart when they got rid of him. They got rid of Luca. So here I am. How's it going so far today?
It's at my first call.
Voicemail. The person
Yeah,
you're trying
what to do. Should probably start drinking coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I'm getting older. It might be necessity at this point.
Let me get a little bit of food in my system, and I'll be right in the trenches with you guys.
Yeah, I'm only $370 into Facebook, so we still young.
Over what time period?
8 days.
Well, were you running the ads prior to that?
Where?
Mm-hmm.
Google. Yeah, Randy, I got a contract out of it. Seller signed in 13 seconds, and then I haven't spoke to him since. I had a buyer there. The buyer was there, and he was supposed to meet him, and he just didn't show, and now he won't answer.
I got one of those too. Oh,
Dude,
Tyler, I do have. You have Cleveland, Ohio buyers.
Cleveland?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna forward you this. I told the guy that he needs this like in the 10s or 20s. I want to see your thought.
Yep. Let's see where it is.
I just texted it to you. I mean, not texted. I emailed it to you, and I just realized it doesn't have the address on there. So I'm gonna drop the address in the private chat.
ARV. So ARV's 60. They're asking 47.5. Wait. ARV estimate should be 60K and ARV around 140K. What does that even mean?
ARV. He's saying ARV is about 140, 60K rehab. Is what he's saying.
Okay.
60K rehab, 140 ARV. And I just dropped the address on there.
Those notes are in, and we're back at it.
Holy shit.
I think he needs that.
And it's built
Like
in
I
the
said.
1800s. It's more rehab than that.
Yeah. I told him it's going to cost like a minimum of 80,000.
Yeah, without even comping this, I can tell you it's not a deal.
Yeah, I know. That's what I told him. I was like, you need this like
It's a voicemail.
probably under 10.
And his ARV is way inflated. It's not even close. He needs it at 0.
Yeah.
And no one will buy it. It's built in 18. I didn't even look at your pictures, but just off Street View, I can tell it's rough.
Yeah.
I mean, we got 4 ones, badass, and selling for 100. 3 twos, completely updated, selling 105. And they are built in newer than us. That's a typical JV deal, though. I mean, that's about
Yeah.
what it comes up.
Yeah.
Especially like Cleveland, Toledo, Dayton. You get a lot of them. ARVs just ain't enough.
Hello, this is Rob. Please leave the phone number and a short message. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Or you can text me at the same number. Thanks. See you later. Bye.
Hey, Rob, it's Mark. Give me a call back.
Misty Morgan Viana. Please leave a message. Hello. 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 You have reached Misty Morgan Viana. Please leave a message and I will return your call at my earliest convenience. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Hey, Misty, it's Mark. Give me a call back.
Hey, Jamil, a few other folks commented on your Facebook post asking for your link.
Good catch. I'll send it to him now.
And I'll be right back.
You just getting in now, Ken, for the day?
You mean like start dialing? Yeah. Yep. I got 3 that came in. So I'm adding them to the CRM and we're gonna get to dialing.
You don't have it automatically go to your CRM?
No, because this is from someone else's property leads account. So the webhook would be all weird. And I don't have Zeke here or anything like that. So I just mainly add them because I have my own property leads account, you know.
Yeah. Don't forget to spin the wheel.
For iSpeed.
Yeah.
What was that?
Dude, I haven't heard Ken call in a while. I'm excited to hear Ken's phone calls, man.
I'm excited to get some feedback, man.
Let's go. I'm very nice today, by the way. So today's a good day to get feedback, right? I'm not looking to kick anyone's butt today.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, my mood can easily change based on a call. And
Yeah.
by the way, if we do get to that stage, just know that shows a lot of respect for you guys,
2
right?
6 0.
Because that means we expect more out of you.
If I get rough feedback, I just mean that's how bad the call was. You know, I take it all in stride.
Yeah. Now, for someone new, like I can understand. Like, okay, like you don't get it. It's cool.
I got one out in Red Bluff, California, Caesar.
Red Bluff, let's freaking go, dude. That's a good one.
Yeah, all 3 of these actually. 2 are Oregon, 1's California. So I'm gonna give them some time to wake up since it's Sunday.
Nah, give California a call right now. It's 9:58.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, they probably
They
don't
don't-
go to church.
I was gonna say they don't go to church in Red Bluff. Yep, Randy's up in Cali, Northern California. I mean, Red Bluff is pretty far from you, Randy. But still Northern California. And you, by the way, Ken, feel free to drop, once you're on the phone with anyone, feel free to drop it on the chat. That's what Tyler and I are here for. We're just here to just so you guys can just focus on calls, and we'll be your fake underwriting department today.
Sounds good, brother.
I want you guys to make fun of us while you're on the call with the seller. Like, I got this Asian guy in the basement, and sometimes I let him out, get some sun. He's got these 4-eye glasses on.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 217 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Mark, give me a call back.
Look at all of us, like we're social media trained now, all of us. We all go on mute when they're saying numbers and
Learn from the best, won't we? Cool.
Are there any coupon code from Speed to Lead today or this weekend? Probably Loyal 90 or something.
Loyal 85.
Loyal 85.
I think it's Loyal 75 for exclusive or something like that.
Oh, hey, Jamil.
Leave your message for 5.
When you used the failsafe earlier too, I was like, oh, it wasn't like the right time yet, but it still worked.
It's Ken. You filled out a form on my website about a property you're looking to sell on Barbara Welch Road. If that's something you're still looking to do, you can reach me at 704-561-6182. Thank you.
You know why that worked on that time, even though like you didn't deserve it yet?
Why?
Please leave your message for
Because of the same theory that I had. He's still too emotional about it. There's something there. There's something there. Now, whether it's a deal or not, I don't know. All I'm saying is something is causing him to not sell it. And I didn't even hear him say that he's just going to give it to Gary. I mean, shit, if he's just going to give it to Gary, be like, I'll just pay you $1,000 right now. Maybe that place is so effed up that it's a teardown, and he doesn't want to sell it because it's going to get torn down.
message because the
I'll dig into that more next time I get him on the phone.
That is a possibility.
that's why I was saying in there, like, is it worth fixing? Because it sounded like it might be more than there's definitely didn't sound like there's enough profit in it for a buyer with that much work.
Yeah. See, there's something there. It could be like just the act of selling it. It's like for him, it's like the act.
This is Warren. I can't get to my phone right now. Just leave me a voicemail. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Hey, Warren, it's Mark. Give me a call back. I gotta make a new email. I gotta do a lot more than that. I still gotta get Jay my business stuff so I can get that CRM set up. Got a lot to do today.
Ken, I've been meaning to tell you this. You got a pretty cool setup, dude.
I just
Like in a phone booth.
I just kind of bounce around the building where I live at.
Is this your unit or is this kind of like the
Just like a common area.
common
So
area? That's what I was saying. Yeah.
yeah, I'm in the
Yeah.
lobby right now. We have like these little. There's like 4 of these offices adjacent to each other.
Yep.
Sometimes, like once or twice, I've gone by the pool and I was on live. If there's like a window behind me, I'm probably in my living room.
Is North Carolina cool?
It's growing on me. I wouldn't call it
It's
cool, but it's growing on me.
Where were you from? Where were you before?
Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I just got back from there yesterday. I was there for 11 days. It was supposed to be 5 days, so had a good time.
I tell you, I'm almost getting tired of California.
What
Not
is it?
necessarily getting tired, but just perhaps wanting a different speed.
You have anywhere in mind you would want to go to, or
Nope.
no? Have you lived
Maybe
in
Hawaii. And I love that place.
Have you lived in any other states?
Lived in any other state? Just Vegas.
Is there
Or just
anything?
Nevada.
My dad's in Vegas right now. Actually, he left the day before yesterday.
Nice.
If you move to Hawaii, you're going to have to triple your assignments. Well, no, you'll just have to double them probably. I'd have to triple.
Good morning. Is this Christy? Hey, Christy, it's Ken. You filled out a form on my website about a property you're looking to sell on Vining Street.
Yes.
All right. How much are you looking to get for it?
I'm not really sure. I was gonna have it appraised so I can really come up with a good idea, but I'm just trying to get offers to see if anything piques my interest and then just walk away.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I already sold one of my houses and I just need to sell this one. I need to buy something bigger for the family.
you need something bigger. Okay. Do you have an idea of what that's going to cost you?
Well, the house I'm looking at is $500,000, so I'm not going to be able to sell this for anything close to that. But I don't know. I'm trying to think. Let's see, 266, 12, 220. I have to be able to get 240 to be able to walk away even, which is kind of a tall ask with investors, I imagine.
What do you think it's actually worth?
I don't know. I just put a new roof on it and had it completely insulated underneath, and all new vent systems put in, all new floors put in, and the walls all repainted and the outside painted. So I don't know. I think Zell says as it sits, 255 without all the upgrades, and then all the upgrades that I've put in. I'd imagine it's 275, 300.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Zillow and like Redfin, those type of sites, they actually do assume that you've already done the updates, you know. But it's also not the end all be all. So let's just see if we can get anything close to what you're looking to get for it. You know, have you spoken with any other investors so far?
Only one. He only wanted to drop 150. Said anything else other than that, he's just not going to make enough money for him to care about it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just sold a house, another 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house on a big lot for $100,000, but that one needs a full renovation. Like it's an old 1900s house that's had add-ons for the last 3 generations and nothing really, I don't know, up to code, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
But there was mold and everything else, and the floors were falling apart. House was separating into 3 parts. So,
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's definitely a full makeover on that one.
All right.
But I don't know. The contractor that bought that said it costs 300 square feet to build a house, $300 per square footage.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But this is a modular, more or less, so it's a little different, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So when I pulled yours up, I see two different results. One of them has 1,400 square feet. The other one has 2,900 square feet. Which of those is accurate?
Well, I imagine the 29, they're probably adding the garage into that. It's got a 3-car garage, which I've actually turned one of the bays into an apartment. So it's got the 2-car garage with an apartment kind of in the middle, or office, or whatever you want to use it for.
Okay. So the 1,494 is accurate.
Yeah, I imagine the 1494 is kind of the accurate part of the actual house living space.
Okay, looks like you only had this for about 3 or 4 years. Is that correct?
Yeah, I bought it in 22. They told me the garage was supposed to be insulated because I was going to turn it into apartments for my son and my brother, but it wasn't. So I actually had to have them move back to the house that I was renting, and that's the one that I sold now. But no, I'm just trying to buy something that's bigger. I'm trying to buy a 5-bedroom house. I just put an offer on it. So this one is going to be contingency on selling this one because I can't have 2 FHA loans. So I'm just trying to see if there's a quick way to dump it. If not, then, I'll list it and sell it. But
I see.
It just make it easier the other way,
Yeah. I'm curious. You haven't been here like that long. Why now? What's got you looking to sell, I guess, so urgently?
Oh, I got 5 people living in a 3-bedroom house and 4 big labs. So it's just it's too small now because I've combined 2 houses into one. My uncle had stroke, so I've got him living with me. I got my son, my daughter, my adopted daughter, and my brother now, along with it all.
And no help in terms of like husband or male figure for all those kids and bills?
Oh, no.
Oh, man, that's a lot for you to be managing.
Oh, yeah. And then you got everybody crammed in such a small space. I mean, I had to empty out half my house of my stuff just to have room for people. So it's not a viable decision anymore, It's just one of those things.
Yeah. So, let me ask you this, right? You said you've done, it sounds like a good amount of work to this one. What's stopping you from listing it with the realtor?
I was just trying to make it easier. Sometimes selling can take 2, 3, 4 months. I put an offer on a house that's contingency on this one selling. So anybody can bump me out if they, if they don't have a contingency. So it's hard to find a property that's got 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms on a half an acre in the country,
Right. So now that you got your eyes on one, you want to try to get it while it's hot versus, waiting and getting beat out potentially. I see.
Correct. Yeah.
All right.
I've already got the loan in process. They said all the preliminary stuff is there and gave me a pre-yes, but I wanted to go through underwriting completely before I, make any assumptions. But yeah. And then I've had, the better job opportunity now. I work from home, over $30 an hour. So it's just, I don't know. I gotta be somewhere more comfortable now, especially that I'm working from home. So I'm always here now.
So let me ask you this, right? If I were to buy this from you, obviously as an investor, I would need to at some point make some money on it, whether that's me putting a tenant in there or selling it back on the market. So if I were to take this from you and put it on the market, what do you think it might be able to sell for?
Well, other ones are selling around $300,000. But most of those only have a 2-car garage. This one has a 3-car garage, and it has a brand new metal roof on both the house and the garage.
And the ones that are selling at their price point, are those also modulars or mobiles?
The home is modular, yes.
The ones that are selling at 300?
Yeah, the other ones. Yeah, when I look at property value to property value, I'll look at something that's the same style.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's
And
at least what I'm seeing on the market right now.
oh, so so you're talking about some that are actively listed. I see.
Yeah, I would have rented, but I can't have, like I said, 2 FHA loans. So I have to sell in order to buy. Unless I move more than 150 miles, and I still got a kid that sees her father once in a while, so we don't want to do that.
Yeah. All right. And so I'm looking through the area here. I'm only searching within a 1 mile radius, of your house. I don't want to go too far into other neighborhoods and areas of the city where you might have different price points. And searching for things that are between 12 and 1,800 square feet, since yours is right in between there at 1,500. And what I'm seeing as far as what's actually sold, not list prices, is about 280. Okay, for similar homes that are mobile or that are manufactured. Sorry, and I think realistically that's probably what I'll be able to sell it for on the other side. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds all right.
All right. So if we're going to be looking to sell it at 280, all right. Is there any work that you have not done or that you've been putting off that I might need to take on before I go to relist it?
No, I mean, I've still got to paint it. I just bought a sprayer so I could actually paint it. And then I'll paint the inside as well. I have somebody already coming to do a brand new fence in the far back because it's actually kind of dilapidated, I guess. So when I most of the work I'll have done, because I already got the contractor lined up. He owes me $7,000 from the other house sale, so.
Oh, I see. And it
should be, in theory, it's pretty good to go. The only rooms that won't really have an upgrade are the kitchen, flooring, and then the bedrooms. I'm going to leave the carpet in there.
So you said
I'll just shampoo the piss out of it.
Yeah, you said kitchen, bedrooms, and did you say something else in between there?
Just the kitchen and the bedrooms, the living room and the hallway will have all new flooring put in.
Okay. So it sounds like would be.
And then I was going to go through and just do kills paint through the whole house, so everything's white and everything, clean. More or less, I guess.
So the contractor's already pretty much paid for what portions of this? Just the paint and
the fence. I'm going to do all the painting myself. Okay. I just bought a sprayer and bought some kills paint. So I'm just going to go through and kills paint the whole inside of the house. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so look, here's the thing, right? It sounds like you should be getting ready to move, not worrying about painting and things of that nature, So if I were to take this from you and you didn't have to paint anything or, worry about the fence or anything like that, would that be of some value to you?
I mean, yeah, that saves me time and energy and money.
Yeah, and that's everything, time and money. So if we were to kind of take those things on from you, what do you think it might cost in terms of getting those done? I'm running some numbers here on my end as well, but did you already get quotes on those?
I know that the fence is $7,000 alone. I think is what he quoted me. I'd have to look to see, but I think that's what he quoted me, was around $7,000 for the fence. I'm not sure what it would cost to have somebody paint because I was just going to do it myself. What the cost of paint is only a couple $100. So, I mean, I don't know how much you actually get your hands dirty versus having other people do it. So
yeah, we would definitely be hiring it out. But I do have a question for you. Actually, you mentioned that you owe on this one still. But how much do you owe on this?
So I think it's 162, and then plus another 60. I think is what I offset it because I ended up in the hospital in ICU, and nobody paid Plus all the upgrades that I did it through Capco, so they're gonna want their portion back. That's why I figure it's probably around 240, just to walk away even.
All right.
But I was gonna do a title search through the title company, because they'd be able to tell me exactly what shows against the house, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'll tell you from what I can see here, which is not always 100% accurate, but it shows about 223 is the estimated loan balance, which lines up with that 220 that you said. Well, here's the thing, right? If I were to buy this from you at 240, and we're gonna do the kitchen, do the fence, painting, probably freshen up the bedrooms, things of that nature, we're probably looking at spending somewhere in that 30 to 40,000. Okay, so if I buy it at 240 and I'm putting 40 into it to sell it at 280, that's already like that would be breaking even, but we're not factoring in closing costs, holding costs. I'm paying a realtor on the back end, and then obviously keeping the lights on while we're doing the updates, you know. And then obviously if I'm going to spend 280, I got to make some kind of profit, you know. I really my all-in number would be about 300,000 to sell it at 280, you know. So with that being the case, I know you said you have some, you know, you did have the other sale as well. I want to try to figure out if there's a way that I can be a solution for you, but like you said at the outset of the conversation, it wouldn't be anywhere near the 240, you know. So is there a number that makes sense between where the one guy who was 150, what you said was way too low, and like 190, it would be somewhere in that range?
I'd have to see what the full payout of the house is going to be, because I mean, I don't want to eat too much. Because then everything I put in it over the last 3 years, plus my own down payments and everything, would be pretty well null and void. Let me do this. Let me have a pay rent on the house to see what it would cost to pay it all off, to walk away. And then we can meet back up. How does that sound?
Okay, that might be our best bet. I would let you know just so you have something to kind of think on. Realistically, I would like to be around 170.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get it down that low. I'd be eating a lot, I'd imagine.
That's ideal for me, but let's have you figure out your exact numbers on your end and all those moving pieces, and let's see if we can figure out something that makes sense, because that would just be me buying it cash. You know, there may be some other options as well that we can kind of run through. Also, before I let you go, if I did want to turn this into a rental, how much do you think it might be able to rent for?
I was told $2,200 a month.
Okay. All right. Let's see something.
I mean, I don't know what if you're cashing out. I mean, my mortgage payment right now on it is like $1,642, I think. So, I was like, okay, I'll just rent it. Shit, it'll pay for itself and then some. But
why don't you do that? Oh, because of 2 FHA loans, yeah.
Yeah, I can't have 2 FHA loans within 150 miles of each other.
And does that include your taxes and insurance? The 1,600,
Yeah,
1,642.
taxes and insurance. Yeah.
Okay.
1,642 taxes and insurance.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Let's have you talk to your lender, or if you said you want to run a title search, let's find out exactly what's owed on them, and then let's come back to the drawing board and figure out if there is something that we can do to be a solution for you.
All right. Sounds good. Appreciate it.
You are very welcome. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Yeah, so Caesar, I was looking at that one. I was thinking if I got it at 170, put 30 into it, sold at 280.
But that means she would have to come to the table with money out of our pocket, no?
Yeah. Which is why I brought up like the other sale that she had, you know?
Yeah.
But she said she might be eating too much if that's the case. Once she finds out what she owes, but I think either way, she's
Yeah,
going to the table.
yeah.
She might just need to list it and wait it out.
So I guess for that one, I'm just a little lost. So she's selling because she bought another house, right? Or she's buying a house,
Mm-hmm.
but she doesn't need any money to buy the house. Or does she?
I was going to ask you, why do you say she doesn't need? I don't know, but I would imagine so. She said she wanted to put this towards it. She said she knows it wouldn't be enough to buy it, but she wants something to go. I don't know if she's just looking for a decent sized down payment. Is what it sounded like.
I guess the point that I'm trying to make at is she buys and sells houses herself. Like she knows she's a numbers lady, right? So, and this is kind of like one of those guardrails that Edward and I are starting to put on ourselves because we didn't realize it until it happened for like a couple of calls. I was like, fuck, we wasted so much time on those 2 calls. Like that one is just like simple math. Lady, in order for an investor to buy this, you're gonna have to come to the closing table with some money. Are you okay with that or no? If she's not okay with it, then what's the point of doing all the motivation and all the 20 minutes if she's not gonna do that?
Yeah.
Because there's just not enough equity. You get what I mean? Now, if she only owed 60 or 100, then that's a different story. I don't know if my thought process here is correct or not.
It makes sense though, for sure.
But about a month ago, 2 months ago, I would have done the same route as you would have, Ken. It's just, but then at some point we got to look at it and go, there's just no equity here. There's like, so either she's going to be willing to come to the table with money or not.
And honestly, that should have clicked for me when I saw she only had it for 3 or 4 years. If I see it's less than 10, I usually check to see like, yo, what do you even owe on this thing? And I don't know why it just slipped my mind on this call, but thanks for bringing it up.
You know what I mean? Because then if she's like, hey, dude, like I really want this fucking house, so I can't have 2 FHA loans. I'm willing to come to the closing table with some money. Okay, cool. How much? Because the only way I can take this off your hands is if I make money. You know, and maybe I'm going too fast. Maybe I'm too callous on that one. But right now, with such little to no equity, for me, it's like, do I waste my time on this or do I waste my time on something else that has equity?
I think you're onto something.
Forgot I muted myself. Randy asked a very good question here. What happens if she loses the house she's trying to buy because she's contingent? She mentions that she can lose it if another buyer comes in. Yep. Yeah, Randy. So that's what I was trying to get at. Like, how bad does she want the other house? Because she's gonna have to take a loss on this one if she wants it sold quick. Now, my mind just went that fast because she buys and sells houses. Like, she sounds like an investor herself. Now, if it was like an older lady or Joe Schmo, like, then I would have taken a little bit of a different route, but I still would have gone there quicker just because there's no equity. What are your thoughts, Tyler?
No, I agree. Yeah, I would have been off that sooner, honestly, but I think you need that under 150. I think you need like 150 is like
That's the ceiling.
I mean, you could maybe go to 160, I guess, but like, I would definitely wouldn't be going above that. But well, I guess that's me with 20K fee and not going below it. If you wanted, I mean, to make 5K, you could probably go to 170. But
So what'd you put for rehab? I guess that's the difference, because I put a 20K fee, 30 in rehab, since she did so much already.
yeah, that's what I put, and then
280 every.
and then 160, and that's like, I think the like I wouldn't go above that personally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is
And I
240.
would really want it at 150.
Mm-hmm. So the last guy was spot on. She just didn't like his answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she'd be coming into the table with $70,000 to close it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's where when she said 150, you should have said, "Why didn't you take it?"
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then
That's
she would've
exactly what I
said-
would have gone.
She'd have said, "I don't got 70 grand." I've been like, "Oh, shit." And then once you realize what she owed, quick math, 220 plus 30 plus closing costs, that's 245. A wholesale fee, that's 260. Where's the buyer at? Profit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or like Hyra, yeah. Hyra has a pretty much, yeah, how bad does she want to move? Like he was saying. I don't think she is in a bad spot at all. She just wants something different.
Just inconvenient, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, right off rip, would you buy the lead that said upgrading?
Nope.
I don't think she's gonna. I mean, she's gonna be close to just breaking even anyway on market,
Yeah.
depending,
Yep.
On the real condition, because we know it's worse than she said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And look, and exactly what Randy's saying, she needs a retail buyer, just not pros. And so this is where, like, a month ago when I was like, dude, like, I've been spending so much time on these calls. Like, that call should have been like a not 5, but maybe 15-minute call. 10 tops. Because she owed that much. That's the
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that's a determining factor for me right there.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that the interest rate is like 6 something.
Let's see. Next. Yeah.
Tyler, I actually want to ask you your honest opinion. And for anyone else that's watching here, everyone's a little different. So it's not like one is better than the other or whatnot. But I've been hearing this a lot from like multiple people. I personally hate using the word profit or money.
The person you dialed can't take
I don't think
It's
I
like-
say it a lot.
at the tone. Please
What was that?
I don't think I say profit a lot. I don't think I do.
Not you, but
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I don't think I do it. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Can you fill out a form on my website about a property you're
Like
looking
on
to
Discord and on here, like I keep hearing
That's
like,
what
hey,
you'll
like
do.
I'm an
You can reach
investor, so
me
I
at
need to make a profit.
561
Oh
618.
yeah, no.
And for me, it's like the seller is trying to solve a problem. Like, who gives a fuck about your profit?
Yeah, it just. I guess it depends on the delivery and the
You
word.
know, like, huh?
The delivery and wording, because it seems pretty aggressive.
For me, I've been hearing it, and I'm like if I'm on the other side, I'm like, all right, that's a you problem. It's not my fucking problem.
Can't take your call now.
Yeah,
You know, like Randy would say, like return or. For me, I like it softer, where I got to make a little bit of a change. Like I'm not trying to hit a home run. I just want to get to first base, or I got to keep the lights on. Like something softer than I'm an investor. I got to make a profit.
I gotta sell it for something that would make it worth my while, maybe.
Worthwhile, something. I don't know. The way you guys were delivering it, I just don't like it. But that's just me. Like I said, it doesn't mean I'm better and more efficient. It's just not my style. But if it's your guys' style, it's your guys' style.
yeah. Everyone's different.
Everyone's a little different.
That's like I hate the word when y'all say accomplish. I cannot stand it. Like I know, like
You don't like it?
like for me, if I were to, I can just picture it. It would go so bad. Like I don't know how it works.
Everyone's different. I like it. But if you ask it at the wrong time, it will backfire. It will absolutely backfire.
Yeah, mine's more like, so paint me a picture here. You know, what's a perfect world look like?
What's the perfect word? Yeah. So that's like one of my first questions, Tyler. Like, hey, in an ideal, like if we had a crystal ball, what's the ideal solution for it?
Property looking to sell on Southeast 21st Place. You can reach me at 704-561-6182. Thank you.
That question that I asked, that failsafe, it is literally when you've opened up to them, and you have to deserve it to ask. If you ask it outright, like what you're saying, Tyler, in my head, I'm like, I want to sell the fucking house.
Yeah. Watch, I'm gonna do it just to see, but I'll
Dude,
see how it rolls off my tongue, see if it feels
you
natural.
you gotta watch what I posted today though, on when and where to use it, and how, like just watch the whole thing. You can put it on 2x, because once you understand the concept behind it, it makes sense. I've heard someone use it at the worst time. I'm like, oh, it's like a punch in the gut.
I know that's like last night in that role play, the guy asked 2 questions and went for the kill shot. I was like, no, that's in like 20 minutes.
Whoa.
Yeah. But time over time, dude, it worked with Chris or with Jamil. It's worked with a lot of other people. If it's at the right time, it's got to be at the right time. Dude, being this coffee shop's making me hungry. I might have to leave soon. The Terminator. What up, Danny?
Hey, Danny, I've been meaning to ask you. I keep, for some reason, circle back and follow up. I remember you always saying, "Don't say that," but I keep forgetting what you say otherwise. Could you please remind me? jump out or jump in and jump out?
Area to belly.
What alternatives do you use to that, Danny? Follow up, circle back, all that other stuff.
How did you use it the other time, Jamil?
When? Today?
The other day, I remember you guys mentioned it because you said it, and then you're like, oh, Danny told me not to use that.
I forget, to be honest.
I don't like it either. I 100% agree with Danny on it.
I agree. I just don't remember what the alternatives were.
It doesn't matter what the alternative is, how you used it is what I'm asking.
Are you talking about what, like when doing voicemails, Jamil?
No, like I never say it on the voicemail. Like when I actually get a seller on the phone, there's like a follow-up call or something.
Hey, it's Kim. We spoke about da da da. Are you still boom?
You're not giving us any context. That's why I don't understand.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ken. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Very good. Danny gave me the same advice a few weeks back because when I was leaving voicemails, he heard me say, "Hey, it's Ken giving you a call. I'm looking to follow up about blah blah blah." So instead of that, it's just, "Hey, it's Ken. You filled out a form on our website about such and such property. If that's something you're still looking to do, give me a call." No, I haven't. I mean, if that's something to do, you can reach me at blah 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 blah. Now there is no following up, giving me a call, checking in, all of that type of language. It's just straight to the point. Those are like filler words almost. And every other salesperson says them.
And Hyro, that is probably one of the best. Hyro just posted it. If you want to put it on the screen, that's really good.
Mm.
I'm doing admin work with FU. I was thinking about you and your motivation / situation. Is selling still a priority for you? That is good. Makes sense. Oh, I see. That's what happened.
Two, 6, 0, 7. 2, 6, 0, 7, 0, 3.
Getting a walkthrough for my Rochester deal.
Hey, Allie, give me a call back.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 217.
Freddie, my man, how are you?
Please record your message. Recording. You may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Mark, just had a quick question for you. Give me a call back when you get this.
This is Warren. I can't get my phone right now. Just leave me a voicemail here. Warren. I think it's on phone right now. Just leave me a voicemail. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Hey, Warren, it's Mark. Just got a quick question for you. Give me a call back when you get a second. What was that?
Hey, good morning. Is this Paul Mitchell? Paul Michael? All right.
It is Paul Michael.
All right. Sorry about that. Thanks for returning my call. This is about your that property you're looking to sell over on Barbara Welch Road, correct?
Yeah. I can make it real easy. You can go to redfin.com, redfin.com, type in the property address, and the first 25 pictures are post remodel. I just finished up and completed a $267,000 remodel, complete remodel and renovation within the last 15 months. And then the previous 25 pictures are what the house looks like when I bought it in 2019. The entire home's under warranty. LP siding. It's got, I think Hardy plank siding. It's got brand new roof, rain guard gutters, Trex decking, 2 Train air conditioning units, a new Train heater. All 3 floors have been redone. There are hardwoods on 2 of the 3 floors. The 3rd floor is 1,580, just under 1,600 square feet. It's all master bedroom, private den, and walk-in closet for the 3rd floor. There's a balcony up there. There's a 15-person jetted steam sauna, dry sauna, wet sauna, 3-headed shower. I imported marble from Italy. The shower was done out of marble. The kitchen countertops are all marble, not granite or stone, but marble. Entertainer's kitchen. I've got photos more detailed. New asphalt put on with heat sensors, infrared zoning for security purposes, as well as 8 security perimeter cameras, 2 front gated access entry points, 1 on each side of the house for driveway gated entrances and exits. Then there's a 3rd gated entrance at the top of the property. It's a total of 3.53 acres. My real estate attorneys, the permits that were submitted were approved by the county to build up to 11 single-family straw homes on 0.30 third acre parcel plots. So if someone didn't want to keep the house, you can also develop it into a housing development, which is very desirable because there's no property left available in Happy Valley, Pleasant Valley. And it's one of the most desired areas in the West Coast. And the zoning permits and the permits have already been approved by the county for, like I said, for 11 additional homes. There's 2 shops on the property. One's 3,550 square feet with a livable ADU and a full bathroom, heat and air conditioning. The other shop is a little over 5,000 square feet. I want to say it's like 5,016 square feet. It's got 2 bays that raise up. You can raise and lower cars on it, work on cars. It's also got a livable ADU with a full bathroom in there as well, heat and air conditioning and water. I keep about 7 of my vehicles in that shop. So, I mean, it's also nice because you can store vehicles, an RV, a boat, whatever you want. But the property is just very secluded, private, and desirable. And again, I'd encourage you to go to redfin.com.
Mm-hmm.
You look at 2 of the cameras, you'll see their live time with clocks and recording. That's what the property looks like right now while we're talking on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And my cars in the upper driveway, some of my vehicles in the upper driveway. Very manicured, detailed, exquisite property, gated and fenced. So that'll answer a lot of your questions about, does it need work? What does it look like? A lot of those people ask. So saves a lot of time right there by just going there and viewing the property and seeing its current condition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm actually looking through the pics now. I appreciate you just having all the information ready. I'm curious to know.
It sounds like the home appraised in March. The appraisal came in conservatively at $1.335 million. I understand, and I know Jennifer Williams really well, who parents own Keller Williams, one of the largest real estate companies, which they're very predominant in your neck of the woods down in California. They're also all over in Oregon and Washington. Mm-hmm. And she has begged me to list this property because she knows it'll fetch $1.5 to $2 million. So going into this process now, you know, that I'm going to get rid of it, I already know I'm going to take a bath on it. I don't want a bunch of individuals coming on my property. I don't want to open and close my gates when I'm not there anymore. So all that said, I know I'm only going to get 50 to 60 cents on the dollar, at least by doing that. I'm going to find a motivated buyer who's going to want to buy it instead of warehouse or wholesale it. You know, anywhere you can go, you can double your money. That's a good thing. So that's where I'm at right now. My goal is to get rid of it as soon as possible. Even if I have to carry a private contract with someone, I'm willing to carry a 9 to 12 month contract at 0% interest. If they can put 50% down, and then they can make the decision whether they want to wholesale or warehouse it, or if they want to develop it, or if they just want to Airbnb it, or whatever they want to do, they can. But I'll be under a contract with someone so I can go down to Multnomah County Taxation and Recording, take it out of my name, put it in the new owner's name with a lien, and the balance due within 9 to 12 months. So I'm even willing to work with some people. I want to get rid of the property.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't own a mortgage. I own it. I own it outright.
Okay.
Can you hold on one quick second? I have a call coming in.
I sure can.
Yeah, one moment.
All right. So he said he's cool. He's pretty much already accepted that he's going to take 50 to 60 cents on the dollar. All right. He said that it was appraised at 1.3. So it sounds like I'm gonna ask him for a definite price, but it sounds like he's fine with something in the low sixes.
Yup. It's not a teardown, is it?
Oh, this thing is beautiful. He just did everything. He said he just did a $276,000 rehab on it. I'm looking through the pictures right now. It's definitely not a teardown.
I mean, I do see that $1 million property there.
Look at them.
But then,
I just showed you too.
So look at what?
I just dropped 2 actives and they're newer.
how much were they going for, Tyler? I haven't looked at any of them except for prop sharing.
Under 7.
Oh yeah, and this is a 3-2 only. The 1 million is a huge property, so can't comp that.
I mean, these lots are way smaller too. He said, I think his is was that 3? He said 3 acres. Yeah, 3.53 acres is his.
And he owns it outright.
Yeah. And he said approval to, if someone did want to tear it down, they could build up to 11 homes on it. 11 single family.
Well, that one for $1 million, I mean, it's a 6-bed and it's on 2 acres.
Mm-hmm.
And why isn't he putting it up on the market?
And it's 4 years newer.
He doesn't want to deal with all the walkthroughs.
Sorry about that, sir. Just give me one quick second. I had someone on the other line as well looking at the property, and I told them I was talking to you about it. So just give me one quick second, and I'll be right back with you.
All right, Paul.
Yeah. All right. All right. Are you there, sir?
Hey,
Yes,
Paul, was line.
Hello?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, like I said, it's attracted a lot of attention now that I'm trying to get rid of it, because people are able to see what it looks like in its current condition and how desirable it is. So I've got a lot of people blowing up my phone on it.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned that you do have a good friend that's a realtor there. What is it that's stopping you from listening with her?
What I told you, I don't want a bunch of random looky-loos going on my property.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know, if you've been to my site, you see I have Ferraris, Maseratis, Range Rovers, BMWs.
Mm-hmm.
I have high-end vehicles, and I have a lot of expensive art on the property. And it's one a bunch of random strangers I don't know walking through my property, having to open my gates every time someone comes on the property.
Mm-hmm.
My property doesn't stay open; it's a gated private estate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want a bunch of random people coming on my property I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a private individual.
Mm-hmm. So how much are you actually looking to get for it?
I had an invisible number between 8 and 9, and I told myself if I got anywhere close to at or around 9, I'd probably pull the trigger and just get rid of it. Because I mean, I paid $500 for it in 2019. I just sunk 267 into the remodeling, and I got 53 grand in taxes. So if I get anything beyond my break-even point, I'm going to pull the trigger probably. And as I'm sure you know, real estate never depreciates; it always appreciates. So again, I've got a conservative appraisal in hand. It came in at 1.35 by Bridge City Appraisals. So I know what I have, and I know what it's worth, whether it's developed or sold to someone looking for a private home. You know, so I know. I know I'm not going to take some lowball offer of seven or low 800,000s. I've already got a 797 offer from WeBuyHomes365.com. I've got an 805 or an 815 offer from LUBHH Homes out of Texas. I mean, I'll be transparent with you. I'm not a bullshitter. I'll send you copies of their submissions. I'll send them to you. You can read them. These are in writing. They're prepared to put 25 grand down, and the other one was prepared to put 10 grand down at escrow. So it's not one of these little $5,000 offers or lowball offers or warehouse. I mean, they're prepared to put significant money down with title or escrow. One of them was even the 815 or 817 offer that I just got. They're prepared to send my attorney 25 grand and have it put in her client trust account, just as a good faith measure, knowing that those funds are refundable, and until I can go down to Multnomah County Taxation and Recording and add their name on as a contract with a carry contract to purchase. They're just asking for they wanted a personal 0% interest contract for 9 months. They were going to look to see if they could wholesale it and get more money for it, but they were willing to do that, and they still are. Their contract is still on the table. I just haven't agreed to it yet because I think I can get more than that for it.
I see. Well, I'll tell you what, that 8, so you have an 815, I think it was. That sounds pretty good, honestly. If I were you, I would probably take that. My number would definitely be below that. I think you mentioned at the outset that it pays for 1,335, and you said you were expecting to get like 50 to 60% on the dollar of that. So I was definitely coming in like somewhere in the 6s for you. So
that's wasting my time.
All right.
I don't mind if someone wants to make a lot of money and make 6-figure profit, but I'm not a crack addict looking for a fix. I'm not going to just unload it and take a loss. You know, that's like me asking you. You know, you want to loan me 500,000, and I'll give you 400 back. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's an insult. So, you know, even from a business standpoint, I know someone's going to pay 850 or 900,000. They're still going to make 6 figures. That's a hell of a profit. You don't make that selling houses. You guys go in there, send a team in there, fix them up real quick, cheap, flip them. And if you can make between 30 to 50 or 60 grand, that's a great score for you guys. I know that. I do hard money lending. So I know the game, and I've got a broker's license. So I know the game. So, you know, if you're making 6 figures, that's a hell of a score for you guys. And I know someone can make 6 figures even at 800,000 or 900,000. I'm a gambler. I'll put that in writing. I'm an attorney. My bar number is 98564. I'm licensed in Oregon and Washington. I'll draft up a contract and make it airtight, tighter than frog pussy. If you can't sell that home for at least $1 million, I'll sell that home to you for $1. I'll put my money where my mouth is. I've got the money, and I can do that. I'm that confident that home will sell within 90 days for 7 figures. If not, I'll put it in writing and someone can have it for $1. I don't know if you're familiar with Oregon law, but if 2 parties enter into a contractual contract, it is legally enforceable and binding if recorded. We'll go down and record it in Multnomah County Courthouse and County Taxation Recording. You know, my name's Mike, not Mark, man. I've been doing this for a long time, and I know someone wants to make some money. I'm going to allow someone to make some money, but selling a property at 60 cents on the dollar is a hell of a lot more than 600,000. So that to me is just a waste of time. I'll cut right through the bullshit. let's get a contract drafted up. You can't sell it. You can't sell it within 90 days for 7 figures. I'll sell it for $1.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here's what I want to do, right? I do have a
that changes the whole complexity. Now the temperatures all change. I've got bigger bullshit of, well, I could do this or that, because I know what property goes for.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma's Marilyn Shaw. She has one of the biggest law firms in the state of California. We own property down there. So I've got property all over. This isn't a single home that I own. I own a lot of property. I have a home up in Mercer Island, Washington, as well. So I mean, I know what the game is, and I know what property goes for. So, you know, what you're probably wanting to do is buy it really low and then turn around and warehouse or wholesale property, you know, and get that offer in writing. And then in the fine print of the contract, it allows you or a third party representative or your registered agents to facilitate the sale of the property, where you have to put little or no money down so you can wholesale or warehouse the property. That's what most of these standard contracts from these companies are. You know, I do my due diligence as well and read the fine print. I'm gonna save you the time, man. If you're not interested in the property, I can respect that, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna let it go for anything under 815, which is my current high offer. Like I said, I'm a gambler. I'll put it in writing that the property will sell for 7 figures within 90 days. I also know what the property values are going for. You Google search my area, I've got homes that have sold for over $1 million in the last month, 7 of them. Hold on one second, sir.
I ain't said 5 fucking words since he been back. He knows so much, doesn't he?
Would you even want to deal with this guy for the next
Hell
30 to
no.
45 days?
No. But I do want to see if Garen would be interested in this. So what I was about to tell him was, I have a guy that's local there that might be able to help us out with this. I want to just pick his brain some and connect with him at whatever time we agree to. But I can't even get that out of my fucking mouth because he won't shut up. And I gotta go upstairs check on this cleaning lady. She said she's about done, but I don't want to cut this short for that. She could wait 5 minutes.
How'd that go, Ken? I was in and out.
I'm on hold. He's just rambling. I'm trying to tell him I want to check with Garen though and get back to him. I had to see what he did say 50 to see he's expecting 60% on the dollar, and he said it appraised at 133. So I thought saying what I thought I heard, you know what I'm saying? And he took that as an offer. That was disrespectful.
Wait, what was your offer?
I didn't actually offer him anything. I said, I reminded him that at the outset, he said it appraised at 1335, and then he's expecting to get 50 to 60 cents on the dollar. So I said, it sounds like you're looking to get somewhere on this, but what are you actually looking to get for it? He's like, no, I wouldn't take 6 for it. That's a slap in the face, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I wasn't offering you that. I'm just trying to see what I heard, if it sounds like what was actually what was said, you know? And apparently not, which is cool.
So question for you. How did it go? Because I unmuted you. I unmuted you. What? Are you on hold?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, my bad. I thought you were done already.
No, you're good.
No.
He has an offer. He has an offer at 815 though, and so he won't take anything less than that. And he said they're ready to put 25,000 down.
Why hasn't he taken it?
Feels like he can get more.
Oh. Can he be like, all right, bro, if I buy it at 816, what are you gonna do? Shop around some more? I thought you were done already, so I was finished.
No, you're good. You're good, brother. Taking it all in.
What just happened? All right.
I'm getting a walkthrough on my Rochester deal tomorrow. Let's go, baby.
You said Rochester,
Yup.
New York.
Rochester, New York.
Yeah.
Hey, is Hyro still on here? Hyro, did you celebrate last night's game? I knew the whole time that the Knicks was going to win that series. Like way before even they got in there. Oh,
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any.
Let's see something here.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available.
All right, I'm gonna go check on this lady so she can get out of here. There's got me sitting on hold. I ain't got time. He's probably giving somebody else the same fucking paragraph. I'll be right back.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available. Please try again later. El cliente de servicio móvil al que llama no se encuentra disponible. Favor de intentar más tarde. Message 1. US01 LV.
Neil, any calls?
No, I just was sending a text message. Still dialing.
All right.
Your call has been forwarded to an Please leave your message for 21. Please leave your message for 214247.
Hey, Jose, it's Mark. We spoke yesterday. Just give me a call back. I'd love to see if I can help you out.
I'm sorry, you can't leave a message. I'm sorry, you can't leave a. I'm sorry, you can't leave a message because the person you called has a voicemail box that hasn't been.
Let's go ahead and turn on property leads. See what comes through.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Mark, I'm buying your house.
Thanks, Mark. Please stay on the line.
What's Angel's last name?
Hello,
Hey, is Rodney there?
it's me.
Hey, Rodney, it's Mark Watts. I was calling to look like you're on my website last night saying you wanted to sell a property.
Yes,
All right, are you still selling that property?
yes.
All right, let me just confirm the address real quick because it came through a little bit weird. All right, I'm still buying out there. What's the number you were looking to get for it?
I don't know. I want an offer. I'm not going to tell you what I want for it.
Why not?
That would be stupid of me.
It'd be stupid of me to just make a blind offer too.
Well, you can look around. You've got more tools than I've got. It appraised for $443,000 a year ago.
Appraised for how much a year ago?
443,000.
All right.
There's two houses behind me for sale, and both of them are over $450,000. And they've been sitting on the market for a while.
You're sure you didn't have it?
They're going to sit on the market for quite a while.
Why do you think that is?
Because they build them as spec homes, and the design of the houses are terrible. They've got two car garage on both of them, and they have to share one driveway. So if one car's pulling out, one family's pulling out, the other family can't pull out. It was ridiculous. They have plenty of room, and they just did it that way to save money. That's my thinking. Anyways.
All right. So you're saying it appraised for 443 last year, but you didn't have a number in mind of what you were wanting to walk away with?
I know you have to make money. I'm not questioning that, but I want something reasonable. I don't want you to give me an offer for $120,000. You know, if you do that, they don't even bother. You know.
I hear you. What's reasonable for you though?
I don't know. I'd have to have around, realistically, I would like to have around 350. Because I know it's a quick sell, and I know you're gonna have to hold on to it for a while till they sell it, but that's what I want. And if you give me an offer for $150,000, I'm just gonna say no, thank you. So don't waste your time.
It sounds as though you might have talked to another investor or something like that.
Oh yeah, I have.
Is that what they ended up offering you?
Yes, I had one offer me $120,000. I told him where to go.
Where do you tell them to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Where the sun don't shine.
I'm smart, but I'm smart enough to know that you're just taking me to cleaners.
Well, that's the difference between me and other investors. I wanted to be a win-win situation here.
Well, I'll be honest with you. There's a lien on the house. I found it. One guy found it already, and I know that the lien is there, and I know it's not any good because the company's out of business. But I don't ever want somebody to come back on you or your customer. So I'm going to put $40,000 away into an escrow, and after 3 years, I'll get my money back.
Are you saying there's a 40K lien on there?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
The lien was from 20. Let me look at it. Hold on a second. It was from the company that put solar panels on my roof, and I wanted to get them off there because my roof was leaking. So I gave him $12,000, and then I took them down myself. But when they went out of business, they didn't take the lien off my house. And I talked to an attorney. He says it's going to take 7 years for that to come off. It's already been 4, so I'll have to hold on to it for the lien for the $40,000 for 3 years, but I'll eventually get it back.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir. Now this is a bit of an assumption, so correct me if I'm wrong, but you said that you priced it at 350 because you wanted a quick sale.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I can get 350 on a quick sale. I'm gonna let you evaluate it and see what you think. But I'm not gonna take $120,000. That's for sure.
No, I hear you. If you don't mind me asking though, what's going on that makes you say you want a quick sale?
I'm gonna relocate, but I want to put it on the market for 6 months or a year. Because I thought if I do that, I still got to pay a lot of commissions.
That is true. Where you headed after this?
About 50 miles away in a smaller town than where I live right now.
Where's that at? Maybe I got something there for you.
Beaver, Utah.
Beaver, Utah.
Yep.
I'll be honest with you, I've never even heard of that place.
Well, it's about 45 miles south of me, or a little more than 45, probably 50 miles south of me. It's on I-15. I'm on I-70.
Okay. All right. And if you don't mind me asking, what's got you going over there?
I got a girlfriend, and she wants to build a new house over there, and I said, okay. So that's what we're going to do.
Ah, you and the lady friend building a new house, huh?
What's that?
So you and the lady friend building a new house?
Yes, we are.
Well, congratulations. All right. Now,
Well, you can look at it. You can come look at it when you want. I don't care. I'm pretty busy most of the times, but my house isn't as spotless because I'm a bachelor. You understand that, right?
all right. So you're gonna go build a house. Well, obviously you can't stay in a stick house while they're building it. Where you guys planning on staying until that's done?
I don't know. I'll rent a place until I get down there, get it built. I don't want to start the house and have to wait another 3 months for the sell on the house. I put in the cart in front of the horse to save myself a lot of worry.
Worry?
What's that?
You said it to save yourself a lot of worry?
Yeah. So if I'm building a house and it takes 3 months to build it, and my house doesn't sell for 6 or 9 months, I'm worried, right?
Okay.
Then I got to make double payments. Anyway, that's what I'm planning on doing.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd love to see if I can make that happen for you. You're saying you don't want to sit on the market for 3, 6, 9 months, maybe a year. That makes sense.
Yep.
And everything like that. With that being said, one of us has to take the risk of it sitting on market for a while. And it sounds like you want to put that risk on me, which I'm not opposed to. It just has to make sense for both parties. I mean, how much do you think that you need in your pocket to be able to go build that other house?
I've got to put $40,000 in my pocket against that lien. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get with the title company down here and put the $40,000 in account.
Caesar, is that even how that works?
So that your people or whoever you sell it to is all covered.
I haven't been listening too much, so I have no idea.
I tried calling the company. I tried calling the people that bought their work that they do, and I guarantee you they're going to make money off that deal, because the guys that did them solar panels did the crappiest work I've ever seen in my life. I took the solar panels off there. My roof had about 150 holes in it. And it was leaking everywhere. I had to spend $6,000 putting new shingles on my roof.
Jeez.
After giving them $12,000 to get the panels to pay for the solar panels. I still got some solar panels if you want them. I wasn't going to put them back on my house.
I hear you. All right. So, other than the 40K, what do you think you need in your pocket to go build the house?
I don't know. I want to get as much as I can get. You know, you'll have to decide what you can offer me. I don't know. I got to put $40,000 in my pocket to cover that lien. Okay? The lien is never going to happen. I talked to an attorney about it. He says, it's never going to happen. If they was going to come get that money, they would have came and got it already because it's been 4 years. And that's what the attorney says. I would just take $40,000 and put it in escrow. If they come back, you got the money to cover the lien. And if they, but see, the problem is I paid for the solar panels. So I still have the blank check on that. But because they went out of business, they were kind of run out of town. They were out of Provo, Utah, and they kind of got run out of town because they were so crooked. And they had so many people with lawsuits against them. They finally closed down and ran. I was only one or probably 50 that was trying to sue
I
him.
think I should have looked at these numbers sooner. Was that appraisal?
They they were supposed to put batteries in for the solar panels so it would hold the charge. They came and they put the solar panels up there, got a hole in my wall, and that's the last time I seen them. For 4 months. After 4 months, I said, I called them up and said, I want these off. Well, we're not going to take them off unless you pay for them. So I paid for them. I paid $12,000 for them. I still got their blank check here with me.
Okay.
I'm an old coot. I don't mix words too much. You know what I mean?
Now, I did kind of miss this. You said that it was appraised for 443 last year. What kind of appraisal was that?
Appraisal from the guy out of Nephi.
Oh, so are you saying it was a tax appraisal, a formal appraisal, CMA?
Yes. I was going to refinance my house.
Ah, okay. All right.
So I had to have an appraisal.
Okay. So 443 last year. And do you still think that it's worth that? More or less? What do you think?
Do you think houses are going down?
Some places, absolutely.
Okay, well, they're not here.
Okay. All right. So let's call it.
I don't know where you're from. Where are you from?
I'm in New Jersey.
Okay, yeah, well, the housing market here is crazy.
Hmm.
The rent in apartments and houses that are renting them out. You used to get a house down here for $900. Now you're almost $3,000 for the same house. And they can't build houses fast enough. I live in the country. I'm 25 miles away from any kind of a city.
Okay. All right. So let's see here. 443. Now, my only fear, I know that you said that the builders on those houses sucked, and I hear you on that with the driveway and stuff like that. My fear is being that they've sat on the market for 6 months to a year, like you said. The way for me to, be able to move this quickly is to undercut them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand.
So say I could sell it for 430, just for sake of conversation.
You can sell it for 430 in a heartbeat. I don't think you'd have to have it on the market very long. It's hard to find a home down here.
Then I got to pay the realtor fees, commission, stuff like that. Of course, we are in a bit of a, with interest rate stuff going on overseas, stuff like that. I kind of have to account for some sort of concessions and stuff like that. Then I got all my business expenses on the side. I'll just shoot straight with you here at 350. I'd be best case scenario breaking even.
Well, and that's, I know that. Okay, I know that. I'm not a fool. You know, I'm 71 years old. I know what the hell's going on in this world. This is not my first house. I've owned 3 homes, and this one I built from the ground up. Me and my nephew.
That's really nice. So I mean, I'm just coming to you, you know, from man to man, everything like that. I don't need to make a killing, but I do need to be able to keep the lights on.
I understand that.
Other than that 40K loan, how much do you need in your pocket to go build that other house?
Well, she's going to put into it too. She's got some money, so she's going to help me pay for all of it. So that's a good thing. I don't think I could sell it for under 180. I really don't. Because I got to put $40,000 into that escrow. So that gives me $140,000 to use on the house. Like I said, she's got money, so I don't have to pay for the whole thing.
180.
Yep.
I mean, so if I could at least put 180 in your pocket, it's something that we can make happen.
I think so. At least I'd have money sitting in escrow, and I would be free of the house, so I can concentrate on building a new one. She wants to start building next month.
Jeez. Next month.
Well, you know, it's enough. I just looking for offers. You can't do it, you can't do it. I'm gonna be in here feelings.
No.
Feelings. If we can't, then I'll just keep shopping. Does that make sense?
So Rodney, I'll just walk you through what my process would look like. So if we do come to an agreement on numbers today, I'll send you over a really simple 2-page agreement. It just says I'm the buyer, you're the seller, address, price, stuff like that. Once I send that out, we're gonna go over it. Once we get it signed, we're gonna come check out the property, just verify it is what you said it was today. At that point, we're also gonna open title. They're gonna do their stuff in the background. This isn't your first rodeo. You get it. That's to protect you as the seller as well as me as the buyer. As long as those 2 things come back clear, we'll get this closed on your timeline, which it appears to me is ASAP.
Yep.
All right. So
For me, I got relatives here. I could stay with them for a few weeks if I had to. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
It's hard to find a place down here to rent unless you want to pay $3,000 a month,
Jeez.
which I don't.
So Rodney, if I do come in cash, cover all the closing costs, no realtor fees, no commissions, and I get this closed out for you in say the next 30 days, what's the best price you think you could do for me today?
I'm gonna have to think about that. I know I've got to have $40,000 sitting in escrow, and eventually I'll get that back. I know that, but I have to have it there until the 7 years is up. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't want them coming and trying to get your new owners or you for that lien, which I know they're not going to. But to protect yourself and me, I'm going to put $40,000 in a escrow. That's what the attorney told me to do. Is What? Oh, this is a company that was out of Oregon, and they had a branch in Salt Lake in Provo, Utah. No wonder. Okay, that makes sense to me now. I just started reading this.
I'm writing up the purchase and sale agreement as we speak.
Good shit, brother.
Anyway, probably, I got out 140. I got out 40 plus. I don't know. Probably 160 I could do.
$160.
Yep. I didn't have that $40,000 I put in there. I'd go lower. Okay, so this contract was with them in 2022, so it's been 4 years. So all I've got to do is sit on that escrow for 3 more years. And they're never going to come back anyway because they're out of business. They sold off all their rights for someone to take care of the service work. So I called all those companies. They says, we don't know anything about what you're talking about. We don't have anything to do with liens. I chased down 2 different companies that bought their does that make sense?
Yes.
But none of them knew anything about lien. That was the thing. That's what I told the attorneys. Well, I don't think you really have much to worry about, but I wish I'd put $40,000 in escrow. And I'm going to listen to my attorney because he knows a lot more than I do. Right?
Probably for something like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right. So I'm writing up the agreement. Like you said, the sooner the better. If I said July 15th, would that work for you?
What's that?
I'm writing up the agreement. Because from what I'm seeing, I feel like we can make it happen at the 160 number. I don't want to gouge your eyes out or anything like that. If I said July 15th, would that be fine with you? Is that enough time for you to move everything?
What's that?
For the closing date. If I said July 15th, is that ample time for you to be able to move all your belongings and everything like that?
I have a shop behind my house. It's on a separate piece of property. So yes, I can move everything into there.
Okay.
That's not a problem. I can move that. I've got a storage container on my property behind the house. And I'm going to have to move that because that's not part of the house. You know what a storage container is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got one of those on there. I got a bunch of stuff stored in there that I don't want to get rid of. So I could take everything out of there, move the storage shed over on the property that I'm going to sell, and we're both happy campers. And I can be out by the 15th of July.
All right. Let's see here.
That's pushing, you know that, right?
Well, one of the good things about an investor, if we get close to the 15th and you need a little bit more time, or we get to the 10th and you say we're good to go, realistically, we should be fine either way. I want to make it as easy on you as possible.
We still got almost 2 weeks this month. That gives me 2 weeks of next month. Next month, so that's 4 weeks. I could be out by that time.
All right, that's good. So let's see here. All right, so let me see here. The email that I had. All right, so I
You have
am.
my phone. You have my phone number.
Yes, sir. It's this one, right? The 8319.
Yep, that's it.
All right. So,
You don't,
this.
you don't have to give me an answer today, okay? Today's Sunday. You can work on it for a couple of days and let me know.
Well, it's going to be in your email in about 30 seconds. I was going to go over it with you real quick, just in case you had any questions, concerns, anything like that, and then we can get the ball rolling on Monday.
I gotta tell you, I got one spot in the laundry room where my water heater leaked last year, and I've got to redo the floor in a 4x4 spot. But that means I got to pull that board out, put a new board in there, and I've got to put new tile down.
So
that would only take me about 4 days. At the most.
Okay. I wouldn't necessarily worry about that. It's not like, there's a tree in the roof or something like that. I know there were some solar panels that tried to ruin it for you, but as long as there's
I can leave them with the new owners.
Yeah. So as long as there's nothing like that, then we shouldn't be in bad shape here. So I'm sending it as we speak. It should be in your email in about 10 seconds. And like I said, we're going to go over it. That way, you know exactly what everything means.
Let me see.
Ken, are you on a call?
Nope.
I was going to say if you wanted to take over.
Yeah. I just spoke with that Oregon guy again.
Hold on 1 second. I'm here.
Okay. Let's request a signature. Okay. Review and sign. Let me see what's coming up. You're fast. You know that, right?
I get a good amount of practice.
Well, it's not your first. It's not your first deal either.
No, sir.
That makes a lot of difference. 160. Sometimes it's hard to see on my phone.
That was a great call for everyone that's listening.
Caesar, were you talking to me? I have my computer muted.
No, I just told everyone that was a good call.
Okay.
There's definitely a few things I want to point out that you did really well there.
While I'm talking to you. Sorry.
You're all right. Take your time.
Okay. Looks good to me.
All right. So you'll see down in the.
Can I finish my lunch and I'll get this done and then give you a call back? You're working on a Sunday.
I work 7 days a week.
You're kidding.
Yes, sir.
You're from New Jersey?
Yes, sir.
Wow. You don't have the accent.
Well, actually, I was gonna say that's the Jersey Shore, but I'm from the Jersey Shore as well. That's like you get up towards New York, Jersey Shore, kind of. You talking about the Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I've actually been told I got a bit of a Southern twang, which I don't hear, but I don't know.
You have more of a Southern than you do in New York accent. By all means, I used to drive truck. I was in New York, outside of New York City, 3 different times, and so there's a really, really beautiful country up there. You know what I'm saying? But I never went into the city. I've never been in New York City.
Yeah, I don't go too much up there either myself. I've only been once. But as far as the agreement goes, everything like that, you said there's no questions, concerns, anything like that?
Well, you got any more questions for me?
Not that I can think of at this moment.
Right now.
I will have
If
some.
you got a phone number, I could send you some. I could send you some cell phone number, something like that. I could send you some pictures.
Yes, sir. I will need it, but that's after I get it in writing before I can get anything started.
Yeah, I'm gonna put here get started. Okay, click to sign. That's not me. On this it says Rod Jolly, but that's not my full name.
Oh, that's what it said on the form. What should I change it to?
My full name is J, just the initial J, Rodney Jolly.
All right. So what I'm gonna have to do,
What's that?
I'm gonna have to edit it and resend it to you in 1 second.
Okay. Can I just clear this and do it myself?
No, because what it'll
Okay.
do is, well, actually, you might be able to give it a try if you want to just sign it yourself.
This is close for what I signed. I always just do J.R. Jolly.
Well, if that's your standard signature, I would just use whatever your standard signature is.
That looks good to me right there.
All right. So what does the screen say now?
It says insert at the bottom, I think.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit that insert. Okay, so that did that one. I don't need the buyer's phone. You don't have a buyer yet. Seller's phone, that's me. Seller, oh, I got it. Is it asking me to type that in, the seller underneath my signature?
It should already be on there, I thought. Let me double check.
It has that where I did it with cursive. Then below it's my phone number. There's another line underneath that, seller, and the date.
Your number, well, the date should be there already, and from what I'm seeing, I already entered your phone number.
Okay. So then I'll hit the continue because I signed the first one. I'll hit the continue. See if there's more to sign. Is there more to sign?
No, but it's yes, you still have to press the continue button.
Continue. And then I hit I agree. And get my own. Get my own. Okay. I gotta put my email address in there.
You don't have to do that. That's them trying to sell you on the service.
Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to get you to sign up for it. You don't need to do all that.
Okay.
I mean, you can if you want. I just don't see a reason to.
I can do it easy. I just got to hit the. No, down there it's got my email address, Romar2000. So it's all done. Is it got to you yet?
Let's see. Usually it takes me 1 second for it to come through. No, it still says pending. So what does the screen say right now?
Nothing.
It doesn't say anything?
An account with this email already exists, so I don't need to put that in there.
Oh.
I need to get rid of that.
Yeah, that's just them trying to market to you.
Yeah. Okay. I send it, I think. Says thank you for submitting your signature.
So it should be there. I'm sure it'll come through to me in 2 seconds. Oh, come on, DocuSign or Dropbox on. For some reason, it's not through yet.
I don't have a real high speed internet. It's decent, but it's not a real high like fiber optic.
Well,
We don't have fiber optics in this area.
I hear you. It shouldn't take more than like 10 seconds, though.
It's Caesar.
Well, I don't
In
know
my
what happened.
experience.
Can you count that and I just put it in the private chat?
I'm on the internet.
But it said, thank you for signing. That's what it said.
Yes, it says at the top. It says thank you for submitting your signature.
Okay. And that's all it says. Nothing else.
Well, it's got two hands slapping there at each other. I don't know, giving each other a high five.
Caesar,
At the top it says
What's
Dropbox
up?
signed. Thank you for submitting your signature.
Caesar, what do you think about this? He is in Utah.
What about it?
It's saying that he signed already, but it's not on my end.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how Dropbox works.
In my experience, it's within. I might not get the email for a couple minutes, but if I just reload the page, it'll usually say it in like 10 seconds.
I mean, I don't think he's bullshitting you. He doesn't seem like that kind of guy.
I don't
He
either.
might just be computer illiterate.
I'll sign it again.
Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna give it one more try.
Okay.
Ken, while I get this figured out, are you still on the call? Do you want to take over? What was that? Oh, you're still muted.
No, I'm not on the call. I was about to call this lady back, but it's the address I just put in the chat.
Yeah, you can mute yourself, Jamil, or Ken, if you want to go on, since that's
Yeah, go ahead and make some
technical
dials.
difficulty.
All right.
Dude, I can't see anything around here, bro.
Exactly. So
What the fuck?
here's what I know about it. She's in foreclosure. The property was in bankruptcy. Like she had a request for bankruptcy that was actually denied. She hasn't made a payment in 10 months, so she's 16,000 behind. Her
You can't even
balance.
find it on TagStream.
Yeah.
Is this in Texas or Alabama?
Huntsville, Texas.
Bro, I don't know what to make out of this. I don't know, man. I might have just sent this over to Josiah to see what he would do with it.
Mm. Okay. Then
How
that's
much
what
does
I
she
mean.
want for it? Or how much is she?
I mean, she doesn't really care to make anything. She just doesn't want the foreclosure on her. She owes
No, I know.
102.
How much is that?
Yeah, she owes 102, but she's behind 16.
So what's the payoff amount?
102. I had her call the mortgage company after we got off our call.
How much are her arrears?
16,000.
And what's her interest rate? I mean, is there a potential sub two? I mean, it might just be like a short sale or a sub two deal.
Mm-hmm.
The manufactured home, right?
Yes.
The brick home is, I mean, the brick home is 325. So a manufactured home, I mean, I'd say half of that.
Yeah, her monthly payments are 1,600. So I don't know if it's rented for much more than that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know,
But
man. I can't comp it. I can't find it anywhere.
yeah.
Question is, should I go for 48 hours or should I end it now?
48 hours. You know, I'm gonna say that. Break the record.
Well, that's true. There's no point for me to break it now. So 4 p.m. would be my 48th hour fast. Have a nice meal.
How often do you do that?
Whenever I feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever my body just goes, you've eaten way too much, buddy. You can survive for a couple of days without a meal. I'm like, okay. I just listen to my body. And the other day I was like, yeah, I'm feeling pretty full. And then I almost gave up last night. And I was like, oh, I'm like, it's 8 o'clock, right? I'm just gonna go to sleep. And then when I woke up this morning, so I do kind of like every 12 hours, I decide whether I break it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And if I decide that I don't break it, then I have to go all the way to the no more once I decide, no more negotiation. So right now I just caught myself trying to negotiate 44 hours. Like, no, dickhead, you already made your mind. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so at 4 o'clock I'll decide again whether I go till tomorrow morning or not. So
Yeah.
Tyler Hart, you can smell the soap from the trees in
It's fine, boys.
Huntsville.
Just so you guys know.
Hey, good shit, brother.
Boy. So, Julie, if you're still on here, you said, how did you get him down almost to the number he was refusing to get? I want Jamil to answer that question, and I definitely do want to point out a couple of good things that he did really well.
I'm still on the phone with them, so I'll answer when I get off the phone with them.
I figured. I don't know if Facebook is listening to me or not, but every single feed on my fucking Facebook is all about steaks and food. And I'm like, bro, I'm hungry. Stop putting food in front of me. Oh, who's calling me from Texarkana? I do not like that.
You know what? I'm gonna just that
Good afternoon, this is Caesar.
it's no good.
Oh yeah. Hey Jason, how you doing, buddy? God, no worries, man. I know you're like, I'm almost home. And I was like, oh, just let me know when you're free. Um, no, I'm a cash buyer. I'm an investor, so not a realtor. Yeah. Did you? No.
Yeah, I don't think that one's a deal. I'm just gonna pass on it.
Connecting your call.
Let's go. Keep in mind that place is worth 400K all day.
Would you like it in there?
Yes, sir. He's sending me pictures tonight. Now, what was the question?
From Penny Properties. I think that's Julie.
So, let's start from the top. Where are the 9 to 5 people at church? I don't know. Julius, I feel like it's going to jump on any minute.
The real thing is where's Audrey? Come on.
Yeah, matter of fact, you want the StreamYard link? Because I can send it.
Where you watching from, brother?
Ash, I have no clue. He said that it was submitted already. He said that it said thank you for signing. I sent it to him again, and that might have triggered something because I did go in to edit it to change his name. I don't know if that had to do with it. I don't know, but it is all good now. We are inked. Julie, Jamil, how did you get him down almost to the number he was refusing to go down with at the beginning of the call? I didn't really do anything in particular. That was literally just asking him, what do you actually need, not what do you want, being that I'm taking on the risk that you're afraid of it sitting on the market for a year. That got him down to 180, and then the kill shot 10 to 20%. So that got him down to the 160. I don't think that I really did anything in particular other than the 4 levels of pain. I think that's really all that it was with that. Ryan, attorney fees, I don't know. We'll find out. To be honest with you, that is such a good deal. I'm probably going to pay off his solar panel debts and call it a day because I got a feeling it's going to hold everything back. And then Tyler Hunt, you can smell the sap from the trees in Huntsville. Smells good. I think that's for you, Ken. So, great call. That's a call I've been waiting on all week right there. CMV 400. I got it for 160. Can't beat that.
Why would it sit for so long?
What was that?
Why would it sit for a whole year?
That's because of the other things. Well, one, it's a really slow market, really small town. He said himself he's like 25 miles outside of the closest city.
Mhm.
He's actually, now that I look at it, next to a national forest.
Mhm.
So it's not exactly a market where things fly off the shelf,
Mhm.
but priced right, they should still sell
Mhm.
fast. That's why, even though it's appraised at 443, I'm saying the buyer should throw it up there for 400 and get it going quick. Or what did I say? 400 and get it going quick.
Mhm.
Let's go. Property leads. Big shout out to you. You can sponsor me. Message me on Facebook.
Who's that?
Property leads needs to go ahead and sponsor me after that. I'm
Mhm.
gonna have to start like editing up calls and stuff like that, like how Jerry Norton does. Because like Chris had a great call the other night. Chris had a couple great calls yesterday, actually.
Go clip them up. You can.
That one,
I think you can do it from your YouTube studio.
yeah. So I might have to do that. Rodney, doc signed, and I had a lead come in while that I was on the phone with him. Let's go ahead and give Martha a call. When Caesar gets off that call, too, I'm gonna ask him how much longer he wants to go, because I only plan on going till like 4 p.m. It's already 3.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
The ARV on that one, it's a 2017 new build, so it doesn't really have an ARV. He says it was appraised last year for 440. There's stuff on the market for 430. So that's what I'm saying, CMV instead of ARV on that one.
Voice messaging system.
I didn't leave a voicemail on that one. I'm bugging. Yes, him and his lady friend want to get out, even though they're already in the country, further into the country, and go buy another
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 31360050552 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
and Jack as well. I don't think that it was necessarily the building a new house that was the motivation. To be honest with you, I think it was more so the time factor. He doesn't want to risk having 2 monthly payments when he starts to build his other house if this one doesn't sell in time.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach
And how much longer you want to go?
at the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Tara, it's Ken. You put out a form on my website about a property you're looking to sell on Creston Road. If that's something you're still looking to do, you can reach me at 704-561-6182. Thank you.
notes real quick. I got to get a CRM. This is starting to get ridiculous.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Well, the last call should pay for it, man.
Oh, that's the whole challenge right there. Just completed off that one deal. Not even talking about the other stuff I got going.
Let's go.
AI is taking notes.
I gotta go back and watch that call again. Did you hear like the beginning of that call? Never mind. We'll talk about it later. Go ahead and get your dials in.
Yeah, I didn't hear it though.
He didn't want to tell me anything.
Mhm.
Like he didn't want to tell me his asking price, nothing. And the only thing that got me to get him to open up was shitting on the competition.
Sorry, the mailbox is.
I heard when you were talking about the days on market and said it would be about a year. That kind of caught my attention.
Well, he said that. He said 6 months to a year.
Mm.
I just ran with it.
Yeah.
Eight, 2, 6, 0, 2, 4, 0, 1 is not available. The mailbox is full. Cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye. AI is taking notes.
good shape now. Let's get it. I need another one.
That was a property lease from today.
From last night, I believe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, last night it came in. Brenda.
Your call has been forwarded to. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Brenda, it's Mark calling. It looks like you were on my website saying you wanted to sell your property over on Lower Jackson Road. Just want to see if I can be a solution for you there. Give me a call back. I still got to send my Gary contract too.
Eight, 6, 3, 5.
We're losing viewers, Ken. We got to get another contract.
Let's do it.
I'm riled up now. I just need somebody to answer the phone.
3, 5. 6 is not available.
Hey, Raymond, it's Mark. Give me a call back. Want to see if I can help you out with your house on Green Circle.
Don't like these. They just send me pictures and what's with sending all these screenshots lately of pictures instead of just taking pictures? Like,
Where are they getting screenshots for? Please don't tell me they're screenshotting their camera roll and then sending it to you.
I have no idea where they're coming from, but they're coming in all fucking miniature and I don't like it.
Rich Baker and Rise.
We had a 10-day contract with somebody that expired yesterday. So now that person sent him a cancellation, and he just sent me a bunch of like, wow. Okay, he just told me these pictures are from his security cameras live streams.
It's
Rich Baker and Rise to Shine detailing.
Can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
hey, Rich, it's Mark. Spoke last week about your house over on Goody Lane. Just give me a call back if you can. Love to see if I can help you out. I'm still so like that last call. He dropped from 440. He wanted full market at first, dropped down to 450 or 350, and then out of nowhere 180. I just
It's just sitting in the pocket, good and rapport.
that's just the process.
Yeah.
I guess he was that 1 in 10. I wasn't anticipating him being the 1 in 10, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, there's your thumbnail. I got a 300K price drop.
Oh god.
Telephone number 7. Telephone number 701.
I gotta call that Fizzy lead from last night back too for a sub 2 out in California. Oh shoot, I'm over here tripping.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound.
We're
for
starting to
further
build real
options.
momentum, that's for sure. Hey, no, it's Mark. Give me a call back when you get this. Just want to see if I can still help you out with Third Ave. Zion. Yeah. Gary.
Hi, I'm a call assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Please state who you are and why you're calling.
This is Ken calling about your property on Moore Street.
Your call has been forwarded to an.
Thank you. Please hold while I
Your
connect.
call has been forwarded to an automated.
Ha!
Your call has been forwarded to an
No,
automated voice
figure.
messaging system.
Hey, my guy out in Oregon that had all his phone calls, I sent it to Gary, and Gary was just on the phone with him. I asked him, is he delusional or what?
The wireless customer you are calling is not available. Please try again later. El cliente de servicio.
Come on, Melissa.
wireless customer you are calling is not available. Please try again later. El cliente de servicio móvil al que llama no se encuentra disponible. Favor de intentar más. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Please leave your message for 214.
I know this dude ain't blocked me.
Please leave your message for 2.
Then again, it's Sunday in Texas. For all I know, he has his phone cut off or something. Hey, Jose, it's Mark. Give me a call back. And see.
I'm sorry, you can't leave a message because the
Why is my music not playing? No,
person you are trying to reach is
Hi. I'm a call assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Please say who you are and why you're calling.
This is Ken calling you back about your property on Morris Street.
Thank you. Please hold while I connect you. The person you're calling is busy now. I'll let them know you called. If you would like to add a message, start talking after the call. You can hang up when you're finished.
Hey, Richard, it's Ken giving you a call about that property over on Morris Street. Last time we spoke, you had mentioned that your sister was going to swing by there to get some pictures. I am trying to see if she was able to do that this weekend or not. You can reach me at 704-561-6182. Thank you.
leave your name and your number, and I'll get back to you as soon as
Hey, Debbie, it's Mark. I'll just shoot straight with you here. I am still worried about you and your husband with your guys' situation. Please just give me a call back if you can. I had to cut property leads back on. If somebody want to pick up. How much longer you want to go?
Shit. I'm going until you stop. But even if you turn off, I'll probably go till about 5 Eastern.
I'm probably, hold on. Never mind. Oh, she picked up. I'm probably gonna have to call it myself at like 4:30 at the latest, because I still gotta go get set up for the rest of the week. Food, laundry,
Yeah.
everything like that.
No,
I don't know how much longer Caesar plans on going,
Mhm.
but you're always welcome to just stay on stream and cut it off when you're done. I don't care.
Yeah, I got back in town last night, so it should still like, getting adjusted to. I should probably do the same, but at least one more good conversation. That's really my deciding factor.
Please record your message.
I hear you.
Or you may hang up.
Hey Charles, it's Ken giving you a call about that property on Royal Windsor Drive. You filled out a form on my website saying you were looking to sell. If that's something you're still looking to do, you can reach me at 704-561-6182. Thank you.
Give me a call back when you can.
Your call has been forwarded.
Sorry, the mailbox is.
I'll to get this lead to Caesar, honestly. Maybe you can talk to him in Angalao. He's Filipino. He's trying to move back to the Philippines. He's been unresponsive for the past week.
Sorry, the mailbox
wonder if
is.
Caesar can revive it.
You guys want to call still or no?
One more time?
I know I just hopped on. Are you guys on a call or no?
No, you're not. We're not.
Kind of wish I had that one. Jamil, how'd you feel about that call of yours?
I was pretty proud of it, especially because of how it started in the beginning. I don't know if you heard the beginning. He didn't want to tell me anything at all. He didn't want to tell me.
I heard it. I heard everything. Yeah, I heard the whole call. So what are some of the things that you loved about that call that you did? And what are some of the things that you think you could have improved on? And if you have calls to make, by the way, we don't have to do this. We can always do this.
Well, I was honestly about to call it. I only got like 3 more leads that I haven't touched today. So I got time.
Okay, whatever you want.
So although I got the price out of him in the beginning, kind of using awkward silence, as he was saying his price, I was about to open my mouth and say something. So I still need to get that little bit longer. Because if I would have said it 1 second sooner, I wouldn't have got that price out of him. I could have. It still worked, but I feel like normally I probably would have been a little bit more aggressive to get the price out of him compared to I kind of like circled back. So it worked. I don't know if I love the way I did it though, being that he was so standoffish. And then honestly, the thing that opened the floodgates was me saying my competition sucks. Even though we're only under contract for 40 grand more than what they offered, but I mean that still just shows they don't know what they're doing.
You were 40 grand more. You were 40 grand less.
More. They offered 120, but I think it was a blind offer, and it's still like there was no reason why they couldn't have locked it up. I think they just lowballed him, and he probably hung up on him or something, which I didn't ask about. But being that they were so far off, that's why I didn't. Normally, I would say, why didn't you take it? Are they still available? Stuff like that. But they were just so low that I was like, there's no point even bringing them up.
Yep. Okay. Cool. I don't know if you guys talked about this, so I don't want to be redundant for everyone. But can I give you my feedback on that one, on the things that you did well? There's only one, well, maybe two that was like room for improvement, but I mean, you actually shut your fucking mouth on that one. That was good. You see what happens, right? When you said you said you don't know if you like the way you went about it. You actually did really good because here's the thing, man. You hit him twice as far as getting a number, right? So the thing is, when someone and his guards were up, or at least he was bluffing that his guards were up, right? And so at times, as much as we want the number from the beginning, if you can't get through the front door, this is like an old poker saying. If you can't get in through the front door, sometimes you got to go around the corner to see if there's an open window. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with what you did because you tried. What's wrong is when you ask one time, they don't want to give it to you and you give up. But you didn't give up. You tried and he still had his guard up, and what you did, and I don't know whether you did it consciously or subconsciously, but you went around the corner to see if there's a new window or there's a window open. So I don't know if you even knew you were doing that, but that's what you did. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, Edward, when someone puts up a guard and Edward goes, "Oh, hey, that's totally fine. I just need to get some information about this property, blah, blah." His go-to is this vacant or was this a rental property for you? Because from that, and he explained it to me, because once he knows, it can travel into so many different directions. Like, oh, how long has it been vacant for? Oh, well, was this a rental for you? Did you guys live there? Oh, it was a rental. Well, what got you selling instead of renting it out again? Like, there's so many paths, and so he likes that as his groundwork. So he'll ask, but if he doesn't get the number, then he goes, okay, well, hey, let me just get some more information so I can get a better understanding of what I'm getting myself into. Hey, is this occupied? Is this vacant? What's the situation here? Boom, they got him talking. Why? They think they're going to condition, but Edward is going to take him back to the motivation by going, oh, it's been vacant? Oh, it's a rental property? Do you guys see the pathways that Edward is taking them? Just by finding that open window, going, hey, is this vacant or is this occupied? Just from that, he's going to loop back to the motivation. Yeah, you guys see that?
Yeah.
One thing, Jamil, and that's why I kept going like this to you earlier, is because I don't know if you knew this, and maybe just because I'm a poker player, I get to read people really quick. He's the type of guy that had his guards up, but right away, within the first 2 minutes, I knew it was all a bluff. And I don't know if you knew that.
I did not.
So what were the verbal cues that I got that you didn't get? I'll tell you what they were right now. He didn't want to give you anything. His guards were up, right? But he couldn't stop fucking talking.
Mm-hmm.
So for you, that didn't it didn't connect for you, right? There are some people, their guards are up and it's one word answers. You get what I mean? One word answers, they're most likely they're what? Most likely they're closed-minded, and you have to do some work to open their mind. This one, he was a Chihuahua. That's what he was. Small dog that just barks, but won't do shit. And all you have to do is literally sit there. And because he sat there, he kept talking. And the way he kept talking, then he kept opening up. So I just want you to be aware of that. I want you to be aware of your audience. And that's why that's why there are times when you guys see me on calls, like I would like literally just put my head down and just close my eyes. Because I'm literally just trying to find those little tells where it's like, okay, is this guy really an asshole or is this guy just putting up a front? And at that moment, that first 2 minutes, I knew he was just putting up a front. So that's just some of those verbal cues that I wanted to point out, just in case you guys are not seeing that. Because you saw me do it on the chat when I said, like, bro, this guy likes to talk and he doesn't like silence. So I don't know if I put it on chat, but I had it, and there were so many things I wanted to press enter, but I wanted you to find out for yourself. And so I might have put it on there, maybe I didn't. The only thing that I don't want to say I don't like. The only room for improvement for you, bro, is when he went down to 160. How come you didn't shoot him for, I wish he said 140?
It's already such a good deal that I was like, why fight him on this?
Fair enough.
That was my thought process.
That's fine. Then. I'm okay with that. That's cool. That's
I don't
good.
see why this might be a six-figure assignment from what I'm seeing.
Okay. Well, I mean, if that's the case, then that's the case.
Very close to it.
So my only thing, which Jairo pointed this out to me a while back, and this actually happened to me yesterday. Remember that lady that I called, Angie's lead yesterday? She had a seller's remorse big time. After she saw her receipt on how much she paid for the thing, she paid for everything for $170, and she was ready to sign it for $80,000. And she had a seller's remorse. She hasn't signed it yet. It's not gonna happen. So one of the things that Jairo pointed out to me is like, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna get really good to stair steps people down. The problem is when you stair step them down and then you go, hey, yeah, that's fine. There's no fight to it, even though you didn't jump on it, where they might have a seller's remorse afterwards. Or if you just say, hey, man, I was hoping you'd say 150 or 153.5. Whatever it is, like if you're saying that it's already a good enough assignment, then you don't need to go far, right? You can be really, really close. Because then you want to explain like why you kind of like, you just want them to know or feel like that you went up 10K to meet them.
Okay.
So that when they get off the phone, they're like, yeah, I got that guy. I got that guy to come up 10K.
That makes sense. 'Cause even in the end, like he started trying to say like, oh, let me go finish lunch or something like that. That might have been exactly that.
Yeah. That's why I was like, no, there's nothing that's gonna stop him from signing right now. I was freaking out, like, no.
No, I wasn't gonna let him off the phone.
Yeah.
But that might have been exactly what that was.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been, but that's something that Jairo just pointed out to me a while back, and I'm like, so just make them feel like you went up to their number. You came up to them.
Yeah, it makes sense. 'Cause that's how I lost that California deal. Like, I don't know, 2-3 months ago at this point. She wanted, she said like 200, then 125. I hit her with a kill shot. She said like 100 or something like that. And then I was like, I wish she said 90. And she's like, I could do 90. And then she came up with a random objection and got off the phone and then signed with somebody else for end buyer for 125.
Yeah. I remember. I think I remember that.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, this guy ain't getting off the phone with me today. Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
yeah. But bro, everyone has their own cadence. I would have been a lot quicker with that guy, just because it's like boom, 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 you know. And so like I tend to match people. But you did great, man. I mean, you got the contract, so nothing for me to really pick on except for that, just in case, you know. And it's not for this call, but more for future calls.
I hear you.
But that was good, and that's really the answer for Julie's call. I mean, the question: how did you get him down? Because he shut his fucking mouth. He shut his mouth, and the guy was processing. He kept processing, and when he processed, he's like, "Yeah, I'm willing to take this." So that was good, bro. Just wanted to compliment you on that.
I appreciate it. All right. So since as soon as that one gets to the closing table, we're just gonna call it for the challenge. We already won. Signal. We still got a lot of work to do, but seriously, like that's a great deal on top of what I got going on at Claude, on top of the mobile home near me. Like this is, and we're only 15% of the way through, and like Victor got his first signed contract. That's great. NG, you've seen NG's conversations have gotten way better just from these past 2 weeks. Chris is locking stuff up. Like everybody's making it happen.
Nice.
So
All right, guys. I'm gonna get growing. I'm gonna get going. I'm starving. I think I'm gonna take a 4-hour nap so that when I wake up, it's time for me to eat.
All right.
No, I'm gonna go for like a 3-mile walk or something. You guys have a good one.
You as well. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Jamil. Ken, always fun
jumping
hearing
on.
you, man.
Always,
Yeah.
always. Cool. Good session. I guess I'm gonna call it a wrap for right now too. I'm just going to my regular Sunday routine stuff now then. So listen to my longer calls, prepping for the week, deleting all these unresponsive people so I can have a clear pipeline for tomorrow. House is clean. Order some groceries. Maybe go shoot some pool later.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Cause that's my goal on Sundays is like Sunday mornings to do some cleanup, 12 to 4, do calls, and then the rest of the day get set up for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
So I got 2 more leads I'm gonna call, and I'm gonna jump off and get set up.
Cool. All right,
I
then,
do
bro.
appreciate you jumping on as well, though.
No, for sure. Happy to be here, man. But I'll be on Discord the first thing in the morning, you know. Business as usual.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
All right, see you.
I'll see you tomorrow. See if Pam or Amy will pick up.
Reach the voice. Hello. You have reached the voicemail. Please leave a message after the beep. To end your recording, please press the pound key.
Hey, Pam, it's Mark. Give me a call back when you get this. Then Amy. See if Amy will make it happen.
Telephone number
Telephone number 256490.
All right, folks. Well, Amy didn't pick up, so I'm gonna call it a night myself. Anybody that doesn't know me, go subscribe on YouTube. We're on tomorrow will be 15 of our 100-day 100K challenge. Me and a handful of other team members. Hey, Amy, it's Mark. Give me a call back and you get this. Just want to see if I can help you out with your house over on Rollingwood Drive. Yeah. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.